Another day, another stream coming in live on YouTube. Thank you all for joining in, tuning in. Good evening, firm handshake. Yes, so guys, how you doing? Anybody? Anybody wants to talk to me? Eid Mubarak, Ref. Welcome to the stream, Bakalin, and thank you for joining in. क्या बात है आज पूरा white? It's actually not white. Actually not. It's actually off-white. Like it's like this is white. My camera sucks, honestly. This is white, but this is like in a different color. I don't know how to show you. Maybe I turn off the brightness or something. I don't know how is that gonna happen. Let me try out something. Yeah, a little different. How do you turn off brightness? Turn. Okay, I don't know, man. I give up. White balancing, yeah. Can't find it. Color correction. I guess it's in the color correction. See, look. I don't know. This ain't working, dude. It's just like you see. It's like little creamish. It is how it is. It's a little creamish. I don't know if you can see it. RGB चल रहे हैं. So today is the match of. Oh, let's go. Here they come. Shit, we missed it. Sorry.
Global's first victory just last week, looking incredible, but we get our first look here at the YouTuber extraordinaire, CPRS.
I mean, he's got he's trying to find a spot. He doesn't know.
Where do I go? It's my first time up here.
I mean, it's his first time. Yeah.
He's having fun up there. That's good to see. Again, we were wondering how exactly is this guy going to perform. And sometimes you can look at somebody.
Ooh, Rossi is playing here.
It seemed like overall, all the players on both these teams have gotten pretty well acclimated. We see something coming out.
Let's go.
Hey, Rossi. This is going to be an interesting match.
Texture.
When this thing starts, I've got my
PRX. Ooh, it's gonna be a tough one. आज बैंक नहीं खेल रहा है. Let's see. No, I don't think so. Banka is playing. Banka? No. I mean, what do you think? They have any chance? क्या chance है? G के पास against PRX. Oof, that's a tough fight, है ना? It's a tough fight. मुश्किल होगा. काफी मुश्किल होगा बे. Ooh.
With the pressures really on, you know, not just to have something. How do I say? You have to play perfectly. If you fail, you really do fall flat on.
Last game बहुत पिला था. देखते हैं क्या होता है.
There's no rewind. There's no edit button. There's nothing like that. So this is going to be a
I mean,
moment. And hey, if he can do that, that's going to be amazing there for PRX.
Good thing for G that G knows how PRX play. Like everybody knows how PRX play. They just press W. सीधा W दबाते हैं.
No, we'll have to talk to the team and kind of get, you know, some feedback on who is actually going to be IGLing during this map, because right now it's very much up in the air. My assumption would be Mind Freak, just given, you know, playing from a controller role, trying to dictate the pace of the game. Perhaps it's going to be him, or
could be
maybe
Forsaken if he's playing, the Sentinels still, yeah.
It could be, but either way, you're anticipating it's going to be one of the veterans of the roster rather than CGRS in something. But if it turns out to be the case that it is them, or if it's a shared effort and, you know, something in CGRS are very much contributing to the shot calling, then I'm that much more impressed.
Ooh,
Icebox, though.
Nice. Yeah, okay, we talked about Icebox not being played that much here in Pacific, but it's going to be PRX that says, all right, let's
Split.
take it to Icebox, right? We haven't played it yet here in Pacific. Let's
तो ये
see
something and Forsaken बहुत बोलते हैं. Something भाई पता है तुझे एशिया में नंबर 1 है इस टाइम. पता तुझे? Something is number 1 in Asia.
They did play it at the India
That's fucking it.
Yes.
But that was also during Chamber Meta, so we haven't seen them play this.
वही number 1 Radiant भाई.
I'm expecting that it's going to be a bit more meta. You know, to current.
I mean something Jet खेलेगा. अब Forsaken KJ खेलेगा.
Despite defenses, but you know, again with CGRS in this lineup, I'm not really sure what to anticipate. For the side of Global, they got to show it to us for the first time last week versus Talon. It was a fairly close bout between the two. We'll see what they have prepared today.
We did have Pearl picks.
They're playing Gecko. They're playing Gecko.
Oh, nice.
Something
Gecko as well. I mean,
playing Jet, Forsaken playing Viper.
Trying to figure out how to make Gecko work here on the
Rossi playing Jet. Ooh. It's something versus Rossi. What the fuck, dude?
A little bit of that extra passive info on the side of PRX. I mean, you do have the core idea.
It's gonna be crazy,
there,
yeah.
right? You've got the Viper and the Sage, which has been an age-old composition here. Something still playing that Jet. But CGRS on that Gecko, I mean, big question marks on how this is gonna look.
I mean, it's so funny. We started out, you know, saying, okay, well, this.
कहाँ पे पकड़ रखा है इसने माउस? देखियो कहाँ पे कहाँ खेल रहा था?
What are they gonna do? And then you see they pick this agent of all agents to come out with a new player like this. This is wild.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait to see how it
Yeah, it's
plays
gonna be
out.
crazy.
PRX trying to live up to their reputation. Global Esports trying to
I'm hyped,
continue
dude.
their win streak. Let's find out how this plays out on Icebox with our casters. It's Paper Thin and Quack.
Thank you so much, Desk. You know, I think we need to present to them our ideas. We need to pitch this idea that PRX and Global Esports, no matter what the result will be, It's gonna be fun, Sharks. You know,
Yeah.
you need, I want 100% equity out of you, Will. So
We do look like we're at a tech startup right now. Yeah. And trying
ये कहाँ पे
to
mouse
scam
पकड़ रखा है, देख रहा है?
out of its money.
Literally at the edge.
Look, I mean, this is
यहाँ पे.
definitely, you know, this is going to have to be a strong sales pitch here for PAMU. And frankly, you know, when we do our predictions,
I
we
don't
don't
know
know the lineups of the players before we do all
never
that.
do.
I don't. This might have changed my mind, to be honest. You know, I hope this goes well for PAMU. I want to see exciting things out of CGRS. I want to see this Gecko be impactful. So far, it hasn't been too impactful in a lot of scenarios. I still think
Screen के
they're trying to
पीछे है
figure out
mouse, like
exactly
एकदम edge पे है.
the proper way to navigate Gecko. Now, there's a lot of, I think on this map, there's a lot of opportunity to really take advantage of the fact that this map has a lot of verticality with the utility. You know, throw it up in the air, get some info, it comes back down, you pick it up like
refresh
with the Dizzy.
cooldowns.
Exactly.
But that said, right? I mean, we haven't seen that much innovation yet. This is the third time that we've seen Gecko in VCT Pacific.
Yeah, let's see.
Maybe a little bit more, but
क्या है?
again, the
Ooh,
impact hasn't been that
oh.
great. Maybe this is the Zoo strat that
Dude,
PRX was talking about.
paper explaining that douchebag composition.
Let's see what
Like
happens,
वो
but
बहुत
already starting
खतरनाक composition खेल रहे हैं paper X
all
वाले.
the way straight down, and they
They're
will
playing the
take it
B1.
too.
Rossi first pick.
Good trade there. And
Ooh,
losing
something new.
CRS, but now it's a
Ah, nice one, texture.
Here they come. Here comes GE.
You're gonna get
Oh, they-
sandwiched quick.
Yeah, they're
Textures
gonna-
looking for it. Mindfreak trying to hold the off angle, but not quite connecting the shot. Again, impact kind of lost. PAMU now. It's up to Forsaken back on the
What the-
initiator role of all things. Not quite landing the shots.
इनके भी शेल्फ से शॉट मिस होते हैं guys, सबके होते हैं, ठीक है?
He's only got a frenzy.
Good morning, what an early stream. How are you? I'm absolutely good as shit.
And yeah, I mean, it's
How are you,
damned if he
Proto?
does, damned if he doesn't there. It's just a tough situation.
The reason I'm streaming right now is my favorite team and my country team is playing
I mean, not only does
against each other.
Sideflash from Batsy confirm
So my
that
favorite team is PAMU
allows Rossi to be ready to
and
get
my
that
country
first
team
pick.
is
Yes, he's ready
Global
quickly,
Esport.
but he sees
They're
basically everybody.
fighting with each other.
Coming through mid, and Aaron
Nice round, yeah, that was nice round.
great on the defensive side. He's like,
Good
let's
trade by
rotate in through spawn.
good flank though, dude, too.
Absolutely worked a treat here for the side of GE and their pistol round success.
Pistol round.
Throughout this year, they've been absolutely just phenomenal.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, they are up there in terms of pistol rounds, and also a lot of it is due to Aaron's shooting and calling as the leader. Now back on to the next round. Something's got the Sheriff. I don't know how much he can do off of this. SK Rossi has the angle, has the Marshall. Not quite going to connect it now, but this is big information for GES.
Yeah, they're really
Come on,
controlling
Rossi.
the space nicely.
Marshall,
Not really
कितनी kill इस round में?
the opportunity to
कितनी kill chat Marshall से Rossi की? I'm gonna call 3. 3 kill इस round में Marshall से Rossi की. Come on, fast. कितनी?
Chilling over here, and this flash is about to confirm that. Yep, there's still players there.
With a play like this,
Not ready yet.
you're sitting down.
I'm counting 3 kills for Rossi. 2 kills, I think.
Just a simple
Okay.
frag, maybe a
I'm going
continue to
3.
push on through, but at some point you walk
Man,
straight
come
into
on.
Blender.
One.
There's Aaron. A quick
Come on,
sprint,
Aaron.
looking for the last
Ooh.
one, but a right-click to the face before
Hey, it still can be 2 kill. 2 kill हो सकती हैं अगर रॉसी इसको ही मार दे.
you're hearing
क्या लगता है रॉसी मारेगा?
sounds from all four. He goes up top.
ये रॉसी किल है.
Hard, but not quite.
वाह dude, तेरा तो सही निकला.
Get off the lights. A Marshall at point blank range.
I mean,
Damn!
Forsaken here, you know, he just kind of gets value out of nothing. I mean,
Little
this.
bit.
Let's go. Let's
You know,
go.
just waiting patiently around the corner. Aaron, good job holding.
तेरा तो यार एकदम मस्त भाई मस्त तूने अंदाजा लगा यार एरिन ने भाई भर दिया 3 लोगों को.
But the fact that Forsaken gets 2 kills out of this is pretty good. You can hear them there. They're going. The pin players are going. Out you go, which is like, oh man, like they're kind of a little bit, you know, they didn't want to throw those guns over.
Yeah.
Scanning
Let's
ahead.
be a little bit more careful about this. But the good thing is that they're recognizing they lost a little bit of that economy. They're going to save up. SK Rossi on a Sheriff
आज जी जीतेगी.
to dish out the damage.
मैं किसी को सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहा honestly.
In this round, because a single mistake, you might lose a rifle, and then that could be the bonus round for global.
ये भी सच हो जाए तो मजा आ जाए.
Rossi and Batsy are getting over towards the B side.
मैं किसी को मैं like I'm just enjoying the game. दोनों टीम में से कोई भी जीते या कोई भी मतलब कोई भी जीते मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मतलब like I'm supporting both the team. Oof.
What a pick! That's the controller gone. You can't pull off fakes on B anymore.
Ooh, what a shot, Rossi.
Jing and his walls, and you can only push up A at this point. Maybe if something can find a frag or two, but SK Rossi is just going to be able to dash out of that situation. Now the hit comes on towards the A site. There are 3 players lying in wait. A snake bite at the feet of CGRS. He's able to find a little bit of burst. Aaron's gone. Monyet still in the corner. This mosh pit does not quite land where he wanted it to, though. So they will be trying to use the elevation to find an angle onto
यार ये साथ में पुश क्यों नहीं करा मोनिए बहुत
to reposition and just to buy enough time for his teammates to rotate.
Ooh, let's go Rossi, one more.
Rossi strikes. He's got the Vandal from behind. Something turns around 180, still lands a shot, but now in a 1-on-2. Doesn't have that much left. No tailwind available just yet. 15 seconds remaining.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how much pressure they're going to put on him. He's going to try this clear this
He's
corner.
Sparrow, get
and
the
then
first headshot, but
he's got to get it down the time.
Wasi, he's got the bird as well. A bit of a blind, but he sticks the deep fish.
Oh,
That's it. That's round over.
oh, what a round.
And that's bonus win for Global.
That's so well played there by Batsy at the end. Look at him spraying for that kill.
Damn, something ने निकाल लिया रेड ने.
That's it.
Rossi on fire. Did you saw Sentinel last night? Yes, I saw Sentinel last night versus Loud. 2-1. They played good.
He's still able to shut this down.
They actually played good without tens.
CGRS, his first kill.
What the fuck, dude?
And something, but he just doesn't have the time, you know? It's just like, what do? Yeah, you get an extra alt orb. You've got the blade storm coming.
Prajapati Om, hi, welcome to the stream. Buckle in.
To perfection, using that flash and pushing off the back.
It was 2-1.
And again, like that is
The third map was pretty one-sided though.
I love that they push into Garage to get that information. See, right now they're trying to do something similar. A little bit of utility spent towards Garage, and the rest of Paper X headed up towards A.
क्या मार रहे हैं जी वाले like
On the other
damn.
side of the map to try to sell this a little bit.
Ah, Monnier.
Opener onto Monyet.
That actually works out. Monyet a little bit distracted by the barrel he spotted at the top, but of course,
Bait की क्या?
the sight hit is successful. In fact, something gets to put himself up on a little bit of a nice sniper's nest up on top of screens.
Right there.
The rest of them rotating over. Maybe SK Rossi on a flank again.
Right there.
Paper X, they seem okay.
They don't need tens to win during VCT. He's not as cracked as he on his stream. Stream is playing ranked games.
Do some real work.
And he's pro player, so playing ranked games should be easy for them. You know?
Ducking in and out of cover. The rest of Global trying to push off of rafters, but it doesn't quite work out. And this is how Paper X will still be able to find rounds. Just watching each other backs. Standard, classic Valorant, and it works.
Yeah, it's just kind of GE's playing a little bit further back this time, and you know, a little bit more space being gathered by Paper X, where they're able to read the map a little bit better. Leaving Mind Freak on the other side, even though he does die to SK Rossi, he's still able to get through here, get ahead of a lot of the utility of the
Oof.
side of GE.
Yeah, Valorant is such a like.
Win looked pretty easy.
It's hard to aim in Valorant.
You've still got the blade storm.
Valorant is such. It's really it's harder than. I feel like Valorant is harder than CS:GO to aim. Am I wrong or am I right? I feel like it. Momentum बना लिया तो भाई दिक्कत हो जाएगी.
He's using his utility
I don't think so. अभी उनका momentum बनेगा.
against it, so he has these
ये वाला save round है तो ये तो जीतना है. I find CS:GO so much harder. No, I like aiming is easier in CS:GO.
A little bit of information.
I know it's more harder as like a how people play the game, but I feel like aiming is easier.
Will just rotate all the way.
Oh, it started, huh? Yeah, Mohit bhai, welcome to the show. Mohit bhai बताएंगे ये दोनों game खेल चुके हैं. He'll tell us the exact
reaction is going to be
thing. क्या हो गया?
gets one, and the follow-up is great.
What happened?
The Thrasher, and that's a coordinated play.
मैंने मुंह उधर किया और 3 लोग मर गए.
Here comes Monyet with the Sheriff. Will be shut down, and the last one left. SK Rossi. He's got the blades, but not quite going to find. And he cuts with that. And that's going to be a second
What's
round
up, Bagal in Mohit bhai? Mohit bhai.
Is here in a huge change of momentum.
मेरे को आज स्ट्रीम नहीं करनी चाहिए थी, बट मैं ये मैच देख रहा था तो मेरे को why not just stream
Best in that operator potentially. I
कुछ
can
नहीं
see it floating in his buy. Didn't have enough for the follow-up. That's a great transfer there from Mind Freak. And the Desmond's talking about it, that we need to see him step up, and that's a big round. A good start for him and Paper
And
X.
CS:GO has better movements.
For Mind Freak, and absolutely
Yeah, CS:GO में you can learn all the patterns, but there is no pattern in Valor.
very excited.
Paper boys and girls.
Nah, CS:GO has better movement and sound in general. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Valorant is harder to aim. Raw aiming is harder in Valorant.
Global, getting a little bit curious, a little bit adventurous. SK
So
Rossi.
risky.
Even if you tailwind, at the
Nah, you did the right thing, buddy.
too.
Yeah, let's go.
That was
Ooh.
space, so
Oh man, Rossi nikal nahi paya.
makes an instant trade. I love that Aaron's here to receive though, but not quite able to.
Aaron!
Jin continues forward.
No!
Wall up. Getting
ये तो ऐसा लग रहा है मैं खेल रहा हूँ.
Batsy
Literally head miss हो रहा है.
kind of trapped unless he goes back through tube.
Aim like movement wise, like in CS:GO you have so like it's one dimensional. CS:GO is one dimensional as fuck.
Barrel back there, but Aaron's gonna be back to
Come on, texture.
but finds
1v2 baby.
1-on-2. He's fully aware.
Mind freak बहुत low है.
Possibly a player. Yep, that confirms it towards Snowman.
Ah, they were playing like
Mind freak.
sandwich angle. Like CS:GO is such
Yeah, this is what
CS:GO is such like flat playing game. Like you know what angles to check. You know like exact position to look. Like you never have to like CS:GO में maximum क्या होगा? Like somebody got boosted and he's holding a different angle. That's the ठीक है कोई boosted होगा फिर वो दूसरा angle hold कर रहा होगा. That's the only way you get fucked in CS:GO कि तुम्हें aim अचानक से कहीं और लगाना पड़ेगा. In Valorant, motherfucker, people jumping left and right from different directions.
that's like basically map control. Then they go
Jet, Raze, it's Sage, like just making weird ass angles, like talking about like neon sliding in front of your face.
the space at the towards the A choke towards
You know, KO just popping out of nowhere.
that seemed to be working well. Maybe they'll start showing us looks like that. Again, if you're gonna send
Pretty
Rossi
basic angle. Yeah, so like it's Valorant is harder to aim.
with an operator,
Good timeout. Yeah.
I don't mind the idea when he's got a sheriff or something like that.
That's like that.
ये बायरान हार गए क्या ग्लोबल वाले?
Just tailwind right away.
या बायरान हार गए क्या वाला? हाँ वो शायद बाय राउंड था.
What happens? That said, though, I do agree. I think the rounds
Show me Forsaken.
that
Oh.
succeed in are rounds where they actually contest for space. Like when they push into garage, when they actually gain more information towards nest. it
देखा
works
नहीं
out
चैट
for
पे
them,
था मैं.
but right now,
हाँ बाय राउंड आ रहा है.
respecting PaperX a
अब देखो
lot,
सेव कर रहे हैं अभी बाय राउंड आ रहे थे अभी लाओ दे सेविंग.
their styles and tendencies
दो ऑल्ट टाइम रॉसी मार्शल लेके खेल रहा है. कम ऑन रॉसी निकाल लेगा 1-2 किल तो.
approach to Icebox now.
टेक्सचर शेरिफ लेके खेल रहा है.
Yeah, I totally agree. Now you've got a ton of alts.
Have you seen the new skin bundle? It's so good.
Crash.
Sponsor me then.
They want to do it off the bat. Texture did have his lockdown, but you have the counter.
I got no money.
I mean, Rossi again. Just check in to see if anybody's going underneath the two.
I haven't even bought the new battle pass.
For the side of GE.
I mean the old battle pass.
Texture is just going to start
Oh my
piecing
god.
off. There is the.
अरे ईद मुबारक मोहित भाई.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Let's open an OnlyFan.
Start W-
You and me together.
No Wing here. What is this round?
Is this PaperX?
Interesting.
Possessed? Did they swap?
Well,
discs?
I think they might have expected some W keying out of GE this round. So I think they're taking their time, making sure that there's no weird pushes, there's no weird flanks trying to be attempted by GE. You don't want to throw a thrifty here.
Yeah, together we offer variety and we'll get so many stuff.
Momentum going that GE, PaperX does right now.
That's a very good
Yeah,
point.
together.
And that's why they're
I like
so
that.
safe on the A site. All four players stacked up here, but this
Damn,
is now
that's kinda
PaperX's
kinky.
domain. They have taken full control, full execution on towards global.
Yeah, new bundle is actually amazing, man. Also, new bundle is going to be
Stand against
yeah, a new bundle is going to be amazing, and I won't be able to buy shit.
As PaperX fans, you gotta be loving what you're seeing. This is
No
phenomenal.
kinky, pure business. All right, pure business, pure cold hard sex.
A mosh pit kill in there on the back. That's
Absolutely, like
pull off.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is, right there. You can hear him. He's fired up.
Just
PRX
cold.
just gives us a
Pure
shout
business.
out. When he gets that, he gets the molly kill.
no enjoyment,
He's thrilled. I mean, I don't blame him. This is
no
cool.
foreplay.
Execute.
For the guy that
Just
was
bing, bang, boom.
just to go through during his walkout, I mean, he looks comfortable.
Yeah, no emotion, nothing. Yeah,
It is the PaperX that we all know.
you can always use my
He'll
account.
be able to continue on. To
Oh,
find
so
yet
you
another frag.
आप buy कर रहे हो?
Trying to get
Nice.
a little bit spicy with this.
I mean, they read that position so well. Something.
साला बच्चा कैसे?
Oh my god!
How is he something alive?
For it. Even
अरे
Snowman
यार.
gets the heal from his teammates. And that's
Ooh, nice shot.
PaperX still controlling the site spike down.
Monia last man.
Screens,
1v5.
CGRS
Op
takes
safe
one
कर ले.
down.
I mean, the opening pick here to read the.
I can
position of
always
SK
use your
Rossi
account.
with the op is just beautiful. That just breaks everything open for PaperX. And
Hey,
you can see that. This just gives them all the confidence. I mean, he overpeaks a little bit here. I guess that's more of a mistake, in my opinion, on Rossi.
Hey, but there's one thing. Proud
And
of.
Rossi maybe just not expecting them to be pushed up that far at that moment. And, you know, CGRS, he is playing really well right now, having a lot of impact with that utility. You know, we saw earlier, like...
Someone use my account and buy me a skin. Don't worry.
I'm just
We will be able to
I mean,
afford skin after the OnlyFans page.
still kind of
One thing,
befuddled as to
yeah.
how something did not get slain in that previous engagement. Back into it.
I mean, how are we gonna divide the money?
Showing us
Usually,
a whole new different
girls
idea.
get
Look at how careful
like all the glory. Nobody wants to see a guy face while they're fucking each other.
respect that space, Rossi.
All they want to see girls moaning.
Just takes a little second.
So how are we gonna divide the
Much
money?
people found down mid though. Did they spot him through too?
That might have seen it. I'm not sure.
Huh?
There's
You
some
do
kind
have
of
the vision,
information, yeah, coming through here. I'm not sure if the Trailblazers...
We gotta talk about it. That's some serious business. Nice shot, Texture.
Great peek from Texture though.
Damn.
Sudden push out of the screens and he will be able to take down the first.
अगर ये Blade Storm,
Still
oh,
trying to dish out death.
अगर ये
from
Blade
the
Storm,
Mind Freak. A big flank, a big lurk. He's able to cause paranoia.
what? Texture, no!
Minds, Texture suddenly gone. They're not quite sure where to look. So much space being taken. Spike down. Rossi trying to find what he can. He does have Vandal in his hands now, but look at where their spike is planted. They're gonna have to dish out so much damage in order to push in.
Ooh, nice one, Rossi 3K.
To do it. A triple kill now, and that leaves CGRS alone.
ऐसा इनको देख के मेरे को अपना फील आ रहा है लाइक हम लोग भी ऐसे हकते हैं ना मोहित भाई like literally spray हकते हैं इतना गंदा वाला and they do it too. Such a fucking tough ass game.
Just the lurk that he has, the patience and the presence of mind to wave that out. The kitchen
I
control
should
has been
buy the new bundle.
But this time GE able to recover nicely, able to kind of not lose their composure.
Let's go, Jet.
And you know, there's
3K Rossi आज अच्छा खेल रहा है Rossi यार.
side of PaperX, they get
Like
the
I should buy the bundle just because
just starts taking over. He outduels a lot.
like I stream, you know, and I'm starting the thing that I'm telling you that I'm starting.
Absolutely.
So it will like
Get fired up.
it will like
The viewing party in Mumbai today.
get
so
more
shout out to
views.
them. They're having a good time.
100%. I mean, look at SK Rossi's stats right now.
The bundle is really
7,
unique.
The highest on the whole server.
Yeah, it's pretty
This
unique.
guy is providing the value for his
I like the
team.
first variant,
Again and
the
again.
punch, the punchy.
Back on the knives and just waiting up by A. PaperX exploring this side of the map once again. Utility sent out now. But here comes the flash from Wasi.
Whoa!
And it's that
Nice one,
big
Bazi.
assist that we were looking for. They pushed
एक Rossi की भी kill थी इसमें.
but the spike has been dropped.
I just love that. It's a flash and dash, a whip.
My favorite is I love the dance.
Back it up. That is a wonderful set play there from GE.
Street Fighter animation, right? Yeah, the Street Fighter,
I
yeah.
can tell you that right now. That's Korean Valorant if I've ever seen it. You just flash and you send your jet in, you follow up with the utility. It's so beautiful from the side of GE.
They're racing even more now. Something will not be
Man,
able
love
to
it, yeah.
forward. Mind Freak trying to clutch, but unfortunately it's not going to happen to a
Bulldog, Phantom, Operator, Ghost.
5-5.
I love that.
And knife.
Again, I say that's Korean because we see this like we're the region that invented Flash and Dash. All right, and I'm
You're
very
so
proud of it.
Korea,
I'm very
Paper.
proud of this. Okay. But yeah, this is just a great set play, and to set Rossi up to do what he's doing, start.
ये steroids लेके आते हैं क्या मैच खेलने? क्या aim है? Damn.
But again, the reckoning to stack on
Honestly.
top of it. The utility, the way that they're using now.
That fucking
their
crack.
ability to control space, right? You have that harbor. You have that extra layer of vision control
And you
that
could-
GE does not.
You can tell that PaperX did not expect that whatsoever. There's no chance that you can react to that, and that is Korean style Valorant.
And we
PaperX
hadn't seen
had
that
timeout.
from GE yet, right? We hadn't seen that kind of aggressive since the beginning when they just, kind of pushed and went for trades. And
Actually,
went for flanks.
G not playing bad.
That utility set play execution that we love to see, from coaches like
GE actually not playing bad.
These Korean coaches who have been so well known for that style of play.
Definitely a great read. Question is,
Man, I think like
PaperX, if you were in their shoes, how do you then kind of
goddamn so
anticipate
much
something
money
like
for that
It's hard
skin,
to
dude.
tell, especially when global, especially when you don't,
Like,
you
मेरे को
don't have
battle
those
pass भी buy
that
करना है.
much information, whereas global holds
Yeah,
those
they're getting
cards.
better.
And you can see that right now.
मेरे को ये वाला
Right
battle
now,
pass भी buy
Fidel
करना
is
है.
just trying to explain that to him, trying to figure out how they might actually be able to switch up the pace.
So
because
much.
Clearly, putting all your eggs into the basket of A, it's not really the key.
No, I agree. I mean, it did work, a couple times early on, but now the adaptation has come through for GE, where we saw it in that last round where they were prepared for it and they had a set play for it. You know, so now you might be thinking, you know, if I'm PRX, I might be considering trying to play for a pick. And
Last time 13 से split में हारे थे. They are playing so much better now. हाँ यार. Like I guess they're finally gelling together. नई team है तो थोड़ा time लगता है ना guys. They're finally gelling together. They're playing cohesively.
There's a reaction here from GE involving that.
2 बार खेल चुका है ये angle. Oh.
Bit of a flank coming out from the back of A. Forsaken is in a great position though, and he's able to find off the first pick. Maybe the second. It is confirmed. And of course the Viper's pit on the A side.
और ये flank पे एक और था ना. एक भाग गया. दोनों मर गए. Shit.
Still has the snake bites. He's still hiding up on top. Forsaken finding the third now. And of course the entire side engulfed in green. They will not be able to do all that much. Aaron tries to spray but gets shut down by Forsaken with the quadra.
Yeah, I love the positioning here from
I mean even अगर 7-5 होगा तो भी कोई इतना issue नहीं है. Like it's attack side में है ना.
He wants to get more aggressive.
Right.
You know, off the back of their previous timeout, they're trying to take more space, and they punish it here. They expect the lockdown. Everything is prepared for. They're in positions where they can keep Mindfreak in a spot where he's still able to maneuver around the Viper's pit to keep it up, and they're still able to find the value out of it. So really, really well handled here, in particular by Forsaken locking down that backside. But, you know, Mindfreak is a key piece of this with his utility.
Icebox full attacking map है. पता नहीं ये map क्या वैसे. पता नहीं ये map क्या है.
But still, I mean, look at this.
I mean it is attacking side map. Like it's easy to push in and plant.
He strikes and something's instantly gone. Even
Ooh.
for a second, SK Rossi, calm down, my boy. On to the next one.
Ah, texture.
Shuts off the B-side approach.
6 it is, baby.
Second, maybe a little bit of a res. But this is big information for Global. They are fully aware of this hit coming through. A bit of a dizzy flash and it blinds off, covers the screen. But I think Texture's still good. He knows how to play around.
Damn.
The entire team is making their transition.
बहुत ही unpredictable है ये map overall.
Fast rotate from the side of Rossi.
I mean,
been working together really well this map so far.
No way you get the spike planted at this point. They tried to pull it off with the wall from Jing, but covered off by so much. Ooh, we tried to airstrafe out of that. Still able to stick it through. All right.
like how did he got this? Oh, shot.
Rossi from behind. CGRS, Jing hunting him down. They work together.
Ah यार ये flank काम नहीं किया. How is it like 2v3 हो गया?
And they tried to spray through it.
Oh nice.
My God, 3 players on the other side.
Let's go.
We
6.
ended this first half 6-6 paper thin.
I mean, this has been fantastic.
लगने लगा था भाई 6-6 नहीं होगा 7-5 होगा. But मेरा comeback defense में ही हो. But मेरा comeback defense में ही हुआ है mostly 6-6 nice. Nice.
With SK Rossi, and then they just fall back. They say Texture's got the op. If they want to rotate into that,
Imagine buying the fucking skin in Indian account.
solid with it. He got the opener, missed the second, but he's good for the final.
That's painful.
This is just really
Imagine वो पूरी skin सिर्फ Indian account में buy करनी पड़े Rift.
of GE. They're
Painful.
waiting.
How much that cost you, Proto?
From PaperX that I talked about
The new
before.
bundle, it's like 10,700 Valorant points.
Might even
How much
say
that's gonna cost
that
you?
Actually, this is kind of the contrast between the two teams. Maybe not even contrast, the similarities. Because Texture used to be that duelist. In the previous round, we saw Forsaken lurking up by Belt. This round, we see Texture, the ex-duelist, now Sentinel, doing what Forsaken would have
Or
done.
maybe I'm
but on the
good
site,
deep.
both teams switching up their play, switching up their strats, and trying to kind of adapt to each other. But it's proving to be so even right now, and this is beautiful Valorant.
No, I agree. It's a really
Chat
fun match. CGRS
5.4k का पड़ रहा है.
in this. He's looked pretty fast. He's reacted to things well with his utility. He's had impact. You know, we even saw a
5.4k का पड़ रहा है.
Thresh set up for my
हमें.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
It's looking
Indian account
really
में तो
good, honestly. I'm very impressed with what they're bringing.
I don't know. Indian account में काफी महंगा होगा.
With this Gecko that hasn't had a ton of impact here. In Pacific, at least.
Yes. In Pacific.
Yeah.
So far, only Talon's been the team that played Gecko, and that wasn't so great. But here, I think we're seeing a lot more coordination and teamwork and maybe some careful plays from PaperX, different from their usual blind, crazy, fast W gaming style. It's still a little bit chaotic at times, and that's why I think it's a little bit tough for Global to read them. But on the other hand, what you're seeing on the side of Global is still a lot of setups for this star player, this super kid that is SK Rossi. And right now, he's on top of this score.
Yeah, he's playing really, really good. He had a few kind of whoopsies early on.
7100 लगेंगे ना इंडियन
Say
अकाउंट
that,
नहीं
it
यार.
wasn't-
Whoopsies.
Yeah, I mean, it just, you know, he's getting aggressive. He's trying to take space, and that's
What is
part of
that?
GE's game
वो
plan,
वो
you
वो
know,
क्या है?
and
क्या कहते हैं वो?
PRX had good reactions to it. So
क्या
the adaptations came through,
वेबसाइट है
and
वो?
that's the important thing. Like,
Photoshop.
you try stuff, it doesn't work, you change it right away, and you have success. That was, you know, very effective for both sides. But particularly Rossi, you know, we saw him overextend a little bit early. Jing's going to use his wall to grab the
8000 भाई.
pistol round. So kind of an early,
Literally 8000 ये देख.
for some information, and GE's going to just knife the wall.
8000.
Reaction.
It's kind of a hefty investment, if you ask me. 400 credits just to pick up that orb. Maybe it's worth it.
8000 का
A
है.
little bit of info.
Yeah.
Potentially, you know, you're
100 रुपए कम है 8000 में. टैक्स लग के वो भी हो जाएगा.
out of the jet, right? You got the knives, so you can
Oh,
at least
wait,
hear.
actually, it's not just...
इंडियन में तो 5 मूव गोल्ड में तो 5.4.
Texture's real deep, but
Oh.
CGRS is here. He's ready, maybe. Well, he's dropping back, so the pressure here is going to open up space for Texture.
Okay. Very tactical. We're seeing the Trailblazer clear out yellow. PaperX instantly reacting to this. But what I don't like so much about this is the lack of map control. You have no idea that Texture is so deep into A. You have no idea that Monyet is up in the kitchen. We're starting to cook. CGRS able to dodge the flames. Now they're looking to possibly sandwich him.
Forsaken was
30
quick to get
seconds
over
left.
there.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice
what I'm
one.
Talking about, dude. Texture unaccounted for. Mind Freak there.
What
Not
the
ready for
fuck?
one yet. And it's a 5v3. Okay, quick trades though on the site.
Actually still fucking killing people, dude.
Again, it's these pistol gods of global something trying to descend but not quite able. He's
पिस्टल राउंड लाइक दोनों जीत गए भाई ग्लोबल.
last one now, 1-on-3, a turret in his face. Aaron up on top.
वो कॉल सुन रहा
Up
होगा.
on contact.
Exactly.
Simple burst and a headshot to boot. Global once again. 2-0 so far on pistols.
Dude, this is just
टाइमिंग हुआ
I
PRX
don't
के
even
साथ.
know what to do with
Yeah.
this team. They are so good at pistols. Aaron just calling a great round here. You know, using that information.
Go, I'll trade you. बोला तो उसने.
that they lose
Go,
map
I'll
control
trade you.
Pretty early. Texture's the one pushing. He hears CGRS, you know, rotating over to the
IGL diff.
He's totally ready to just be like, guys, site's free, come on over. And oh yeah, when Forsaken comes in to try to check, they have no idea that that space had been taken. And so really good stuff here from GE.
It is really, really smart. PaperX getting faked like that. Now this round, they're out for
मेरे
blood.
तो इंडियन अकाउंट है आज एक मलेशियन अकाउंट बनाया है.
Trying to find a
Good.
possible weapon donated, but I don't think Global are going to do that. They're pretty stingy this round. Look at how they're playing.
No doubt. It's again, you want to be careful of over-aggression.
सुना म्यांमार का अकाउंट और भी सस्ता है.
Killed again.
How?
But I won't risk on Myanmar because
the classics will be able
it's
to break through, but Monyet now walk into the spray. We're
like
spraying
you only
with
have one way to
Reaver
buy
called the
Valorant
Charge for
point.
Texture will be the one that speaks the truth. One player left. 4 players gone.
Wait,
That's
what?
big economical damage.
Yeah, this is a much better follow-up here for PaperX than
Classic
the
kill,
previous
yeah.
round. I mean, GE ended up still converting
Fucking right
bonus
click, huh?
anyway, even after some damage was done by Forsaken, but off the rip here, you know, Forsaken just gets 2 huge kills with the classic again.
Yeah.
This has been absolutely nuts. And Global, as patient as they were, you know, PaperX sort of just found a decent time to just pull the trigger and say, all right,
Forsaken is
everybody-
Forsaken, dude.
Everybody just, you know, hit W and let's try to take them down. And it worked a treat. Certainly, you're very happy with that round if you're a PaperX fan.
Plant the spike.
Yeah. Sometimes the aim just works. Sometimes the firefights just favor you. But on to the next round, though. I think firepower will
Ooh, shot.
volumes. That's K. Rossi still.
One gun
Shot
given.
something. Tries to make it a trade. Don't get too greedy off of this. Jing, bit of a standard wall just to block off pipes, block off maze, trying to push forward. And Global, and very careful.
Batsy was able to pick up that Marshall, and he is no slouch with it. I can tell you guys that I have seen him when he was on Slayers do some pretty nasty things with that Marshall. Oh, wow. Let's see if he can get something done. Yeah, a tag there on the Monyet. It's going to force him back, maybe get the heal.
Very shuffly. I don't think he's just a bit of a heel. Maybe Maybe we're just gonna rotate back forward, and that's why Forsaken this.
Right
There's a ton of info.
Scouting
गन नहीं
out
उठाए इन लोगों ने अभी
against
तक.
the Owls drone. Now he knows.
अच्छा
there might
स्पेक्टर
be
चला
some
रहा था क्या वो?
We're splitting up our defensive forces 2 on 2 on each site. We do have the guns. We just need to make the right.
ट्रेड करते हुए चलेंगे ना, they can actually win.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
What just happened?
Forsaken ने हक दिया.
Yet. Winning out
होता है, सबके साथ होता है. होता है सब.
Indonesian, he comes out on top with a ghost. Mind freak, you have to save the day. It's not gonna happen. Texture
Ho
says
ho
no.
ho!
We're down to a 2 on 3. Texture does have a Spectre. Jing comes up from
Ah,
He's able
Jing just
to
ate
do
everyone.
so because of the positional displacement. Now Texture, a sudden swing. And we're back to a 1-on-1. We have the Spectre still. We're strike.
Whoa!
Something! The cloud burst, the smoke bomb, it does not protect you! 9-6 and global! They have found the win underneath their sails.
Damn.
Another bonus converted by GE here. Unbelievable. I mean, this all starts with some decent picks with the Marshall. Gonna catch CGRS out in the open there. Of course, he gets taken out in the follow, but this fight right here.
And that was some.
You know, it's a good little kind of bait there from Aaron. He moves behind the box instantly to give a little bit of extra time, maybe break the crosshair initially, have to force a transfer from Forsaken. But Texture, absolutely nasty there. And GE is fired up. But I'm not so confident about the reaction from PaperX to that mid push. They get the information. It's a 2-2 split. Instead of trying to corral space, they give it to them.
Exactly. And that's what hurts. Second bonus round win, and if I'm being honest, even as a PaperX fan, that was sloppy. Now Jing trying to get a little bit adventurous on this top of pipes. Might be able to find a bit of a frag, but that's it because one and done. Global gets to push.
Oof, texture Rossi. Oh my god.
With the sight hit.
Rossi 3K again.
Again, not slowing
Damn.
at all.
Yeah, this is a much better fourth round now for GE.
20 kill Rossi. Ooh. Jet diff and everything.
A fast hit. I mean, they just changed the tempo. I mean, this is what I'm concerned about here. I really wanted to get to this point. We haven't had a lot of time. I was asking people backstage who's IGLing for PaperX, and there was no answer. And there might have even been there. Yes, there might have even been a
Great Grat G on fire.
Situation here.
Grat.
We vote for the best call.
I mean, and look at it, the first half. It looked pretty good. The coordination was mostly there. The
They getting fucking smacked.
solid, but here on
Smacked across the map of Icebox. They are getting slapped.
what they want to do.
Slapped on their faces by Rossi and Texture, Ammonia. All three of them are absolutely shitting on them, dude. Shitting on them.
That's the thing, right? You have these two players. You shoved out Divine back now. You've got CGRS.
Bring back Breeze. Oh.
Yeah, man.
CGRS and something here. Again, something literally just joined at the start of this season, this league play. It can be pretty nice at times, like we were talking about, the adaptations. It looks really fluid. You're not anchoring any player down to a specific role. It doesn't have to be concrete. But sometimes when that happens, there are too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
You're not on the same page. Things can fall apart really quick. So PaperX, they really need to strap up their boots in this round if they want to make this a contest. Otherwise, Global wins. You're back.
Like कर दिया. Bye bye.
And that might be over.
This is PaperX's pick too.
Exactly.
It is very surprising. I mean, especially not having Devi in on this map, because Devi has been one of their best players in terms of, KD, KDA. He's like top 10 in our league right now, and Forsaken is like top 5 ACS, but he's not up there for KD. So in terms of the impact that Devi has, I think so far he is
Eid Mubarak Shoaib.
their best player, and to not have him in here, whether it be as the IGL or just as a very good initiator. Texture, again, he has just been absolutely nuts the second half. He has the lockdown, by the way. There's no Hunter's Fury for Forsaken to shut this down.
Guys, buy a skin on Malaysian account from now on. How many skins you have in Indian account? Indian account में कितनी है Rift?
For this retake, as CGRS has no response to this, he has to just peace out.
And at that point, your only option is PaperX. There are only so many spots that you can come from, and GE are reading them in full. The books
Oosh.
are open, the pages are flipped. SK
Damn, Rossi, chill. Chill, Rossi, chill.
Holding off mid as well. We've got Monyet with a Viper's Pit.
Damn!
Just walks right in. He's able to do a little bit more damage, a bit of a wide swing, but not quite able to.
Holy shit!
Rossi will clean up. GE 11-6 now.
Yeah, even when it looked like it might get a little dangerous there.
Yeah, Rossi
With CGRS finding kind of a
Rossi is on
in the middle of
fire.
this chaos.
Indian account में तो around 60k plus skin.
Get that one for free a bit. I mean, Rossi, what a play here. This guy has been absolutely electric today. Can't speak highly enough of how well Rossi is playing, by the way. I know we're talking about a lot of other things, but guys, he is playing out of his mind right now. 23-12.
ये पूरा homework करके आए लग रहा है मुझे. I'm not saying like about like bro 60k की skin अब क्या फायदा तेरे को खरीद के दूसरे account में skin यार. तू like already bought like so many skins on that account.
Peak performance is what Paperthin is saying. That's right. I mean,
तेरे पास कम से कम कुछ नहीं तो 25 से ऊपर 25 plus premium skins होंगे तेरे पास 20-25.
So aware of this, and he's trying to be a little bit.
Oh!
Oh my God! Something up in the air.
What the fuck?
That came out of nowhere. What?
Unbelievable. Please show
Bro!
me the crowd reaction on that.
No! What the fuck?
Absolutely nuts.
That is animal.
I don't even know. I mean, that is as fast as it gets. I mean, it is nothing but heads. This is outrageous. 1, 2, 3. Unbelievable. He doesn't miss a single one.
Oh my God.
I mean, they're lined up a little bit, but jeez Louise.
Fucking insane, dude. He hit 3 heads
Just might be something.
in a row.
Ilya Petrov. 11
No, he hit 3 in that was clean headshot. They were not in line, dude.
4 more rounds.
It was like deep. Like one was up, one was slightly to the left, and then one was completely left.
He's got the
Yo, that's insane, yo.
PRX does have enough money for one more. Yeah, Rossi not able to connect on this one. Still probably a little bit of adrenaline flowing, but it's okay. Texture's good for the opener again. Just the way that
Texture's just playing duelist. What the fuck? He's playing initiator
PaperX trying to
with
react off
KJ.
of this. They will be able to hold. Mind Freak not checked. Monyet gone. And then the rest comes in. We have numbers. Please play together.
Oh, shot.
Forsaken gets a little bit curious and he gets punished for it. The cat has been killed. Something still trying to pull off miracles on his own. You can't do this alone. Surely previously you could have, but now you're completely surrounded. FBI, open up. He has no idea. Will be able to delete him. Spike now being delivered over to the A site. Jing has to be the one. The miracle, the Kingmaker. It's not going to happen today. Global wants this win. They want match point.
Nice.
Rossi with the blade, the right click. And Mind Freak is the only one left.
Oh man, I mean, this is just
Man, this match is fucking
insane.
crazy
Even though it looks
paced.
like PRX might be able to recover. They might be able to stabilize. You know, they get the kill on Monyet, and then it just—it all starts to fall apart. You know, something overextends.
Wow.
Texture is good for the 4th.
He got faked.
It's
He got
unbelievable, dude.
faked.
GE is just toying with them now.
That feels bad.
He got fake, dude.
Turned away for it.
Fake sky flash. The texture on Sentinel is a waste.
Gets to buy up, but once again, 0 mistakes from here on out.
What?
Yeah, no, literally, yeah. There's no room for error. I mean, the good news is
Why?
I mentioned it very briefly at the beginning of last round was there's enough money.
Why is he a waste?
Together a buy for PaperX if that previous round went sideways, but
He's doing so good. 21 kills. What the? What?
Viper's Pit, you've got some tools to work with. No ults available,
Oh
and
my
Oh, he's playing his own game.
the battle goes
No, no.
something. He doesn't die.
I mean, on attack, what do you gotta do with Sentinels? You gotta like, especially with KJ on this map. What can you do? All you gotta do is like, क्या कर सकते हो KJ पे? Like all you gotta do is like put the fucking turn for a back, like flank, like backstab के लिए flank के लिए turn लगाओ और बाद में आपका काम post plant है.
Pushing into A.
So like either you wait for plant and then play post plant, or like the way he's playing,
And that is so risky.
just destroying.
It does not pay. Pays for global.
Karthik Vashisht, not me after 3 kills in a round. Let's join VCT. Welcome to the stream, Karthik Vashisht. Buckle in and thank you for joining in. I mean, it's good. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's good. I mean, texture about opening pick nikal raha hai. He should be playing duelist. Nah. That's the thing. The best player in your team, whoever the best texture is the best player of the fucking team. Like texture is hands down the best player in GE, and the best player always plays sentinel or controller or initiator. They don't play duelist. The reason they don't play duelist is because duelist you can get kills and you can get like a boost round. So agar, like if your second best player playing duelist and he's doing good, and then you playing sentinel or whatever and you doing good, your team is gonna win.
On yet an Aaron. Oh my goodness! Suddenly gone! Wasi cleans up with a simple try.
God damn, they fucking slapped the fuck out of.
We'll take PAPRX's map pick off.
I mean, that attacker side was near flawless. They only dropped one round.
Damn, they slapped the fuck out.
Attacker side for GE, and everything looks so good there. I mean, first and foremost, SK Rossi. What a performance here on the Jet. You know, a lot of discussion about should it be Texture, should it be him? Well, that one right there is definitely a check mark in the SK Rossi book for sure. As great as Texture was on this Killjoy. So I think you're seeing this with a lot of teams is that when you have all these superstar duelists, they can transfer over to other roles pretty quickly and effectively. And now we're seeing this with Texture on this Killjoy. He doesn't play the Killjoy.
Saw the new Valorant skin trailer. Yep, I seen it like early morning. We were. Yeah, I've seen it. The arcade based.
I mean, it's really intriguing to watch the way he plays, but he's so confident, he's so accurate, he's so disciplined. You know, he is one of the best all-around players that we had.
मैं pick PAPRX का था.
I mean, you can see why. Yes. Again, global. Great investments on so many of these players. SK Rossi.
लगाना एक बार skin का trailer.
Korea. We talked to him last week during our weekly recap.
See, man, that's what I've been saying. Solo mission. I'm ready, so ready, trust.
That's great, kid. Now listen up. Today's mission is this. I'll leave you to it.
क्या लिखा है वही बता देना. कहाँ पे क्या लिखा है?
Yo, break time.
एक minute, hold on. I wanna see one thing.
हेलो कुछ बोल सिर्फा हाँ यहाँ तो आ रही है आपके दोस्त की आवाज नहीं तेरी नहीं आ रही I know already I can hear. No. Oh, oh, I see. See. Show me. Oh, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Hmm. नहीं नहीं हो स्निफर नहीं नहीं हो स्निफर let's change your mic नहीं हो स्निफर
What about now? Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
आ गई क्या
आवाज
आ
है?
गई,
What
आ
about
गई।
now?
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Did my mic
Hello,
just?
hello,
Hello, hello, hello,
आ
hello.
गई
Did my mic just?
आवाज है?
What about now?
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Yo, did my mic just fucking took a fucking shit?
I guess so.
Yeah, अचानक से मेरा mic चला गया. On with the trailer. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, like okay, just with the trailer. I gotta fix my other mic.
Break time. How old is Bryn?
But they only
Wait,
showed
that was it. Turn it back.
they only showed three skins, and there's 4 games. एक मिनट
Yeah, so cool.
I like the first one better. The fourth cassette is too risky to make a skin out of. Guys, I have a question. I have a question. I have a question. I have a question. What does this character look like?
Cool लगा वैसे।
Yeah, dance finisher best है laugh man. What does this character look like?
What was that? Rocket.
Rocket. Alright. I asked a question. Nobody gave me a fucking answer. I felt like it looked like Sonic. I felt it looked like Sonic. But then it said a raccoon, not a hedgehog.
I thought it was Yeah.
Pass the sticks, kid. Time for this old dog to show you a few tricks. What was it again? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start.
Cool skins. though. मजा आ रहा है.
Yeah, and look at this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright guys, we gotta fix this mic. We gotta fix my other mic. There's no way I'm talking with this shit mic. This mic is dog shit. This mic is not good. Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible? Oh fuck, I'm not even. Am I audible? Yeah, I'm audible. Okay. Hello. Hello. Hey, it's working now. Hey, congratulations, dog shit, Mike. This mic is way better with compressor and everything, nah? You can't hear like no noise or nothing. Like you want to see the difference? Like watch how much noise this one collects, and watch there's like no noise in this one. Yeah, there's no noise cancellation. It's just the better sensor. Watch this. Hello, taram param para pa pa. Yala bara doo doo. Taram para pa pa. Yala bara doo doo. There go background noise. There's like. Yeah, it's just fucking dog shit. Sid, hello, दूसरों के graphic card से game खेलने वाले. Welcome to the stream, Buckellen, and thank you for joining in. Nobody gets right from Indian. Nobody gets right from. Yeah, you can even make in the game this strikes your video. Yep, Mario would have been dope, but maybe Rito didn't get the right from. Fuck yeah, they're not gonna get right. Nintendo ain't gonna give shit to Valorant. They ain't fucking doing shit. You know it. Somebody in the chat said PRX something more like PRX nothing. Ooh, somebody did. I mean that one round he fucking absolutely shat on GE. I mean, listen. GE won the first map. All nice and good. Acha hai, badhiya hai. But that's fucking PRX. Don't even count them out yet. Or they'll fucking mow you down. PRX. But G's playing so good as a team. I don't know. They might win both the maps 2-0. I feel like they're gonna win 2-0. I feel like it.
Sure,
That
I'm
bone.
confident though.
क्या कह रहा?
They sure are confident, I guess. It's nice. Overconfident.
उसके बाद जेंजी और DRX का मैच है. What the fuck? ये दोनों टीम अब तक एक मैच भी नहीं आ रही है. पता है तुम्हें? Overconfidence is bad. They were not overconfidence. I don't think so. They were not.
Confidence actually. They're like checking every angle. Like look at Basi.
No, he's talking about PRX. Oh, these teams haven't. Hello, Sid, कैसा है? Buckle in, baby. Like these teams haven't lost a single match. Haven't lost a single match yet. एक भी मैच नहीं आ रहे हैं. What the fuck, man? Valorant. साउथ एशिया नहीं अपना ये है ना. अपना साउथ एशिया में नहीं. The fuck? God damn it. दिमाग खराब हो जाएगा. Yo, what the fuck is this? Split 2, New Delhi. हैं?
ये क्या bro?
What was this?
ये कौन सा है bro? Price pool 100. Okay.
Velocity.
Velocity.
That's I don't know what the fuck is that.
What's...
ये कोई मैच कोई वो होने वाला है Valorant Challenges 2023 South Asia Split 2 in New Delhi
Oh.
location.
Interesting, man.
Not been
Nice.
Oh.
When is it? When is it? 11.
It's starting on 04/29. What the fuck?
By the end of this month. Interesting.
Damn, where? कहाँ पे?
Oh, don't know, man. We got to see.
Oh, let's go! Me going. Man, I don't know. Let's see.
Lethal esports. Lethal esports. Let's bring Delpan into the picture.
Lethal is there. Lethal. MLT is there. Reckoning. I don't know. ये कुछ टीम अभी आई नहीं है. Damn, I didn't know that. New Delhi. It's pretty cool. अरे ये कहाँ गया? इनका. अरे where's the fucking? These are.
Crazy.
Where's the Asian? Asian कहाँ है? मैं दिमाग में को अंधा हो गया हूँ मैं. मुझे नहीं दिख रहा. Guys.
नहीं दिख रहा अभी फिलहाल. Ocean.
Split. North American land. Indonesian, Korean. और नीचे क्या? South Asia Split 1. What is this Split 1 then?
Again New Delhi. 40,000.
This is already happening in New Delhi. What?
जो अभी मैच हो रहे हैं वो न्यू दिल्ली के हैं क्या? Whatever these are happening.
23, 23, 18. What?
What are these match happening these days? जो अभी आ रहे होते हैं जिसमें like VLTs battling.
Is this happening right now?
कल परसों मैच हो तो रहे हैं अभी. Are these challengers only? No.
How the fuck Rossi is in it? What? I'm so fucking confused, dude. ये दिल्ली में हो रहे हैं?
I think so. आए तो हैं VLT वाले दिल्ली तो आए ना most of के भी थोड़े टाइम के लिए I guess. या आए थे बीच में.
Let's challenge a party, dude. I don't know, man. This is fucking blowing my mind. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Whatever. North America. Where is the main thing that I want to see? Like, where is it? Where the fuck is it? शुरू हुआ इनका. Where's the Pacific? Alright, I'm done. Hey, I'm confused, dude. I'm fucking confused. I'm gone. Just gone beyond. Like, what the fuck, man? I just give up. Yeah, PRX is probably the best team in in our region.
Backing you and then lose to this team that should be taking more time to develop, that also hurts that much more. We do have another veteran face though from the side of PaperX stepping back in as Divide will be subbed in for CGRS.
Oh, and it looks like we've got a changeover on Global Esports as well. Somewhat expected given how, the
Fully
competitions,
anticipated.
yeah, that they played. Most likely for the Rays as your main duelist here on Split, so Lightning Fast will be coming in. Had a pretty decent debut last week. I mean, his kill scoreline wasn't the highest, but the way he was playing, the way he was creating space and buying time for his teammates was quite spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with the swap out
बोलो
there.
Guys, मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Welcome this one here, bringing Lightning Fast in replacing Ski Rossi. I mean, let's see what happens.
Guys, मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Now, I think PaperX, they're going to have to really step it up, and I think they cannot play a game like the last one we just saw. They got to be a lot more coordinated.
Yeah, I'm curious if PaperX are going to alter anything as far as what their composition looks like and looks like, for the most part, no, it's just going to be this double duelist going in here. So we'll see. You know, this is more pressure now on Lightning Fast, having to be that solo impact duelist player going for these entries. We saw him have a couple fumbles. He died to his own paint shells the one time because he ended up getting vulnerable from a snake bite. So we'll see if those things get cleaned up. But you obviously do always need to respect Jing and something when they are playing these duelist roles. So I think that there's a little bit of added pressure on Lightning Fast's shoulders compared to the previous series, but this has been a very strong map for Global. We've now seen it from them twice. They're 1-1. That one loss that they did suffer, it was, 15-17 the scoreline to DRX. It was still incredibly hard fought, and that was with their previous roster, with Ronsky having to be a mainstay before they got their Indian players out here. So I'm curious to see how PAPRX matches up, whether or not they're going to be able to take away their opponent's map.
All right, well, we're getting ready for Split. Let's head into the map with our casters up on stage. It's Quackerthin.
कुछ पे देख रहा हूँ.
Yes, thank you, Will. It's Quackerthin.
Let me know if my voice is gone.
This is really hard to cast.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I picked PAPRX to win today too. It's okay.
You did?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I actually did.
We have to believe.
I'm not so. I don't believe in. I don't know if I do anymore. I mean, look,
we're playing, of course, but
yes.
Voice is fine.
Dude, I mean, GE is just so good right now, and no matter who is playing duelist or whatever, it seems like they've got players that are always stepping up.
I don't like this decision.
With an ace on the pistol round.
I don't like this
right?
decision.
So, are we going to see something like that again here from them? They're so good at this map.
I don't like this decision, man.
So confident. Batsy was all over the place last time. By the way,
No, Lightning Fast switching with Rossi.
Yes.
That's like.
And on this fucking map.
A long time ago. That was 2021. I was there. I was a part of this. It was the 2021 lock-in.
It's been a while.
For APAC.
Things have changed. Let's be honest.
I don't think I was casting that game. I think I was on the desk, but I was definitely there.
Yeah.
He could have played
good.
good.
You just said. I mean, so far the results have shown we have seen.
I mean, you can play Jet on this map.
Impact, and especially on this map, they just beat Talon on this. There might be game tape for PAPRX to study, but again, you have to make this double duelist composition work. If not, that just might be it. Global, playing it safe.
I want to give a huge shout out. No, we have been just absolutely singing the praises of SK Rossi, well deserved. We've been singing the praises of Texture, well deserved. Batsy deserves a lot of credit on that previous map. He had 21 assists. His flashes were so on point. Every time GE wanted to do something, it was off the back of Batsy. Yep.
And you have to remember, the same thing happened last week. He was the one who clutched out a round, but now here comes PAPRX. They are looking to W gaming up towards a ramp, but nope. They got stopped by the grenade from Lightning.
The protocols there, they're
fucking free agent, dude.
Utility is beautiful. And now
why they went with Rossi. Oh, sorry, Lightning Fast. I don't know why the fuck they did it, dude. Honestly, I don't like that decision either. That's gonna make them weak. Like, Lightning Fast is not aggressive, dude. Like, Rossi is like super aggressive.
Dish out a little bit more, but keep in mind
I don't like that.
Mind Freak and Something are down to red HP. A single shot will do the trick, but a single headshot from Something will dish out damage as well. Monyet now coming up from behind. They finally get that information. Swaps over to a Ghost. I don't know if that's going to be as good, though, because Mind Freak has the off angle. And to start off the pistol round, just to clean up our mistakes from the previous map, PAPRX wins the first pistol.
Yeah, I mean, I think
they haven't lost a pistol round yet in the previous match. The first pistol round they lost is this one. You know why they fucking lost the pistol round? Because he got one kill and then he played a stupid angle.
It's like
Lightning Fast played a stupid angle, dude. Like, honestly, teko nade se kill mil gayi thi, you should just go back. Should have backed off a little bit, you know? Playing too aggressive angle, or like there was nobody even like.
It just sounds like.
I'll tell you what. There was nobody even to trade him. Koi trade karne ke liye nahi tha. He was literally playing solo fucking angle.
They were not in the site, or they even did not have the ramps. Anyway.
Free fucking entry for them. Oh. They got the good trade. They got the heal. They got.
He transferred there. I think he thought he had it.
It's just
one spectre.
Yeah, it's not as good as a Phantom.
Tough to control. I hate it. But on to the next. We do have a lot of information to work with. PAPRX, they are going to be holding down these angles. But look at this great Nebula. It just gives them enough coverage to sneak on over to the backside of Pillar. Still
oh my god. Oh.
PAPRX for Forsaken will be able to find two before.
बेचारे सेज के पास गन थी, सेज पहले ही मर गई स्पैम में स्मोक
That's
के.
a really great play off of
They
that
could
smoke.
have put the
Just
gun
to
somewhere. like,
Take
thrown the
that
gun.
angle where you know that they kind of have to come through, so they keep their vision obscured from the enemy. You know,
I like that Moni smoke. That was smart as fuck.
you know, you can just
But they read it.
That's easy peasy. So really well thought out. And
You know why they read it? Because
Paper Rex,
nobody was on the fucking Haven.
I thought for a moment that
अगर वहाँ हेवन पे शोर मचाते ना,
quiet.
तो उनका शायद उनको ये नहीं लगता, वो लगता कि हेवन के लिए स्मोक दिया गया है.
हाँ, correct.
But हेवन पे कोई शोर ही नहीं मचा रहा था. He was like literally sitting in the corner. Ooh.
There just cuts Jing down. I mean,
And split PaperX का playground है. Why they remove Rossi? First of all, if this is, why do you think split is PaperX playground? Why?
Out of this map.
I don't know. GE does not seem like
They're
the
just
kind of
good at
team
double
that
duelist,
will
yeah.
stand
Have they
down.
put
They
double
will
duelist?
not
I mean, this is
fold.
map from
They will continue
GE.
to
If they did their homework, they shouldn't have been playing this map, huh?
Look at how they're actually positioned up on the
But ठीक है,
side.
it
Look
is
at how
one of
Lightning
their
Fast
है
actually
उनका,
has the
it is
position
strong.
to rotate back
Little
over on
less
mid.
confident.
Bazi might be taking some shots right now, but it's not that.
Let me see
big
the
of a deal.
compositions.
Go over
of
to
the
Texture
playing.
to get healed up. I mean, he took a ton of damage.
They are playing double dealers, huh?
So it's not too bad. Lightning Fast is probably, you know,
They're not even playing a sentinel.
fully aware that
There's no fucking sentinel. They're playing double controller.
W, bro.
Back up, though.
W, bro.
They're playing double controller, double duelist, single initiator. What the fuck is this even a composition, dude? Yeah, nice. Bazi, what the... He fucking whiffed that.
Across the map.
that
No info.
position there from
Good
something just sold this B hit.
One will die.
Fancy's
30
flash
seconds
didn't
left.
connect.
Not great.
And now they have no idea that he's above them.
Oh my god, that's good. Why give up the fucking Haven area, dude? Stupid.
अरे he believed on that way. That
flash. The stupid flash that he did. That flash should have been like under the fucking door. Like it was on the door from the both sides. He just did the fucking up top flash. I don't know for some reason.
This job done.
Yeah.
Proper flash.
Flash to buy up time and get a kill. Yeah, great counter flash.
Player standing.
Ooh.
Still not backing
Ooh.
down, though. A sudden double.
Ah.
Defy will say that it's lights out.
They dominated GE so bad last game on split
On their
13-1.
attacker side on Split. Now, yes, in recent history, Split has been a much
Dominated
better,
GE
much
last
more
game.
balanced, yeah,
Oh,
map
oh.
in
Oh, yeah, I
a
remember.
lot of teams are
Yeah, but that was a different GE, dude.
Defy here on the clutch, already coming back in and already having
बहुत
value.
पुराना
You know,
है.
finds
Just
three
that was a different GE. Rahul, hello, what's up, Rahul? Welcome to the stream, Buckle and thank you for joining in.
difficult, but still,
Like you like,
or not a clutch, but
I hope you like watching along with me.
kill there at the end.
You know, these games.
And that's
I don't stream a lot of Valorant games like watch along. मैं बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं करता, but I like the ones that I'm really interested to watch. Like I usually watch PaperX matches. I usually watch global esports matches. I don't watch a lot of Velocity because I don't know. I just don't. Kind of low grade matches. थोड़ा बिजी था, हो गया था, इसलिए इतने टाइम बाद आया हूँ. हाँ यार, बहुत टाइम बाद आया राहुल यार. Me was missing you, dude.
yes, that's an upgrade for texture. It's gonna have that phantom.
कैसा है स्निफा? मैं बढ़िया हूँ. फिनिक्स आप कैसे हो? बकल इन. Thank you for joining in.
So that is gonna reveal.
Maybe just a little bit.
ये भी कभी कभी आता है, कभी बहुत ज़्यादा एक्टिव रहता था.
Still worried. Because Global still has the potential to just hull drive through. Nonetheless, PaperX
मेरे पेपर चल रहे हैं इसलिए नहीं आ पा रहा.
and with this combination,
Well,
change
fucking.
something, they will be able to frag. What a flick! On Steroids Garage. And
This is a defender's map.
walk into Texture's crosshairs for the time.
This is a defender's map, guys. This is a rare defender's map.
Phantom, we will be collecting on that fourth win.
Yeah, Mind Freak's just in a great position.
How many maps are defender maps?
Take that angle much
This
nicer
one is
around that corner, and with texture out in the open like that,
now.
has a pretty good advantage.
But we haven't seen
6-0 here from
we haven't seen it yet. You know, Bind अभी देखा नहीं है. I used to think Bind was a defender map.
PaperX, and he had some good starts, you know, or a good start at the previous map.
Yeah, it was a defender map.
true.
क्योंकि like there was only two like yeah. Bind was defender map. अभी नया वाला Bind नहीं चला तो let's not decide about that. Definitely. I feel Ascent is so defender map. Like people think Ascent is not a defender's map. It's equally defender. And I think I swear to fucking God, Ascent is a defending map for sure.
This is kind of the different PaperX that we're seeing now. Devi calling the shots, maybe
That's only
bringing
do.
some organization to that chaos.
After paper full boom bomb. After paper full boom bomb. Let's go. अब से आऊंगा daily. Boom! Let's go. Let's thumbs up for that, man.
That previous round that we saw with some
I'll give you thumbs up every day you come.
mid, something that Global definitely wasn't expecting.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, it's, you know, you can see that
I like a good thumbs up.
Rex was very
Not like some
able to kind of
like boom! Thumbs up, baby.
map. There's
दो गेम का भी वॉच पार्टी होगा ना
touched on it that the individual
दो गेम का
never
भी वॉच पार्टी होगा ना दो गेम मतलब कौन सा दो गेम
it is just coordination at times. It's just
You wanna watch DRX versus I'm gonna watch DRX versus DRX versus Genji second like DRX versus Genji
But you know, sometimes
they both haven't lost a single game like single series
and you know, you can't consistently
Uh,
win
अगर if you all want to watch it I can watch it
against the top players in the world.
I have no issue
You know, you can do it sometimes, of course, but not all the time.
maybe
A little
Let's
bit of a 50-50 hit or miss. But we still do have Global
like having like
first
some sort of like
so far, getting a lot of information. Botsi,
juice or something.
will be looking
Yeah, I
to
want to
land a
watch.
push.
Okay.
Even going along
I'm
with
gonna
the
watch it
punch,
either or the reason maybe I don't know
more damage. Now a third perhaps.
But like if I like feel like watching like what there let's see when it starts
Tailwind and updraft over onto the other side.
okay let's watch the
Oh,
concert whoa
just wrapping around
chill lightning
He's
fan
going back and forth. He's looking for the last one, and it's going to be something's head. Texture pushing along with this now. A heal to top him off, just to buy time. Not going to pull out utility because it's too dangerous, and that
damn
Texture
lightning fast pop off round
taking something's head clean off.
Yeah, I mean,
lightning fast का pop off round
was
yes
barely able to buy enough time here, and Monyet with 2 huge kills from Heaven dropping down. Now he got flashed, but so is his opponent on the way in, and that gave him just enough time to kind of recover and react.
my question is if you lose this map and you are GE and then you are GE's coach would you bring back Rossi
His opponents does. So he's
or would you bring back what was that other player
I mean, obviously,
that they're playing with
earlier was,
I forgot the name
you don't see that too often. A play like
oh that fucking dude
of course, that was
You never see
I don't remember
one highlight from the PaperX defenders.
hold on I'll tell you
right now. He's got an op in his hand. That's kind of worrying, a little bit risky. If it pays off, it's huge as well. And I feel like that's something that we're repeating a lot for PaperX these days.
Well, it's part of their
Wrong
MO
ski.
right now,
Yes.
right? It is something
yeah.
whenever he wants the op, he's allowed to get it.
there's Hell Ranger there's skills
Part of their plan is to let the players
a wrong ski that was in it
let them, you know, play the way that they succeed, you know, and that has worked at times and it hasn't in others. So it looked good to start, right? Our first match was
so
something. It looked
something is
They're approaching this round differently now. They're expecting
Dude.
that paint shells to be thrown by lightning fast, and they're holding
Russian?
And now it strikes for
Something
Satan
is
with the up
Russian?
Instead, he's gonna find one pick.
Eli
Not before
Petrov.
more pushes come out of Global.
I don't know, man.
Something will be able to find a bit of damage, but Aaron trades. And then players spike
I thought it
down.
was yeah I
Ooh,
knew he
Chick
was
here.
European I didn't know he was Russian
He's got the showstopper as well, Paper Thin.
30 seconds
Yeah, I
left.
mean, Monyet there tried to set up Aaron for that kind of
which number of
unexpected
matches
play.
is this which number of matches this is the second map
Little bit, he takes the knife out at the wrong time.
first
though.
series second map
Oh no.
Just
the
this map is by
It's okay.
GE
It's okay. We're good.
first map by PaperX
Still have Botsi on the other side, but of course,
ooh
guiding light on the side of Forsaken as well. Maybe a little bit of team blind, but Showstopper is actually buying so much time. Fires off the shot. Monyet starts to peek. Gets the first one from the back, but Forsaken plays off contact. And
oh nice one Bazi
to dodge on over, but Basi gets him on the cross.
Yeah, this is just a great reaction here from Monyet. He's able to use that Nova Pulse to kind of cross in front there, a little bit of a flash.
stream भी करता है YouTube पे oh okay
Jing gets completely stuck with that ult in the back. Like you mentioned, he had it. It's a great ult to have, but he kind of pulled it out, and it's so
Forsaken was hopping
the way that
I missed it
GE is able to react to that, to not suffer any damage from it, and then Botsi's right there for the trade. Just so well thought out here. Good team play once again from GE, but you know, PaperX still up ahead by 2 rounds, and I got a couple ults in the
what,
bag
what
that
what's
are-
up with this fucking
Of course, you have the counter.
Huh?
hit and
something is hopping guys
for GE.
this guy is hopping
Firefights. Global has the information to work off of, and that's how they're winning these rounds. Basi knew where the last player was, just needed to land that micro flick. And
oh he's gonna die
To say surely
He's gonna die. He's gonna die. If lightning fast peaks, there's always gonna be a time diff. Oh, Bazi got dead. Oh, lightning fast peak and he's dead. Yep, I told you. Lightning fast peak and he's dead.
Nice.
A lot with G where they like to use that wall.
Oh, there's a pickup.
Does pay off dividends.
What the fuck? What?
Push forward from Garage.
No, that's not cool.
Viper's Pit will be dropped. He's a little bit paranoid that someone might be coming from the back, but not
Nice one. Lightning fast 2. Oh, lightning.
shuts Jing down instead.
Yo, that's bullshit. He just double satcheled in. Fucking mop a guy and like got the fucking control and they all pushed in. Like what? That's easy. 3 people holding down one fucking side and that's all it is.
Comes the ult.
Oh my god, one showstopper that could end it all.
That's fucking top plant. That's a top plant, dude. What are you doing?
Shot towards heaven.
That's a heaven plant.
That's where the contact plays comes out. Guiding light, careful peaks, biding time. But Forsaken's back exposed.
They don't know.
Fast is stuck under hell.
Oh, wow, that's so clutch. That's so clutch.
Allowing them to get the defuse. And
That's so clutch, dude.
Quadra, Mind Freak is back, ladies and gents.
That's so
played
clutch.
by Mind Freak. So well thought out by PaperX. Such an
Ah,
uncharacteristic plant spot right by that door, and it completely makes GE think that somebody's in the alley. That has to be where he's going to come from. But no, Mind Freak still got the utility.
Look at that. Just satcheled in and mopped.
Here by Jing.
Monier.
You know, one of the other
That's so
things that
bullshit.
has been talked about with these two players is with Jing and Forsaken.
See, that's what I'm talking about. This fucking Valorant is so tough with aim. It's so tough. Like guys, tum look like I sometimes cry about my aim. Like I sometimes cry about my mera aim nahi chala. I can't fucking aim shit. Like I most of the time I cry about my aim all day long. But I realize it by oh my bloodbath. Hello? Ooh, one more. Jesus. Man, I cry about like mera game mein aim nahi chala. Like I seriously saying, I'm watching these guys like closely, like really up closely. मैं इनको देख रहा हूँ. They whiff the same way I whiff 50% of the time.
Did you?
Other 50% I'm just stupid. I'm just dog shit. Like I can't. Like sometimes I can't. People who's just running, gunning. They'll just mop you. Sometimes they'll fuck up too. But like they whiff 50% of the same way that I did. They're just trying to hit the headshot and they just can't hit the headshot and they fuck up the spray and they get headshotted.
Operator back in hand now. Again,
So like nobody can master spray in this fucking game ever because it's just so fucking random.
Yeah, he doesn't have any support here, so this has to be very good. But I mean, Mind Freak might have a
They need that round. I kind of want. Ooh, what?
Whoa.
Whoa.
not quite in a safe position.
That's
that Texture
really
was hoping for as
Oh, he's
well.
gone.
A little bit of an aggression towards mid, but then suddenly double session.
I kind of want PaperX to win this map.
Not double, but back in towards
So we can see the third map. I'm always like that one guy who wants to see the third map. Like I always want to see third map. Like for me, more Valorant, dude. Ooh. Ah man, that was.
I think they heard the sound.
I guess.
Got them completely
Yo, yo.
surrounded. Still able to delete players away. He's got
But they left.
right underneath and right underneath.
They left. They're gone.
But guess what's happening on the other side of the map?
Yeah, I mean, this is.
He could have just.
Mind Freak just kind of chilling on the other side of the map there, getting some big kills in the last.
They have to clean, huh?
Rounds here.
They have to clean the left side, the top, the haven. No? Is he gonna walk? I swear to fucking God. Like, if I would have did that, like just walk like that, I would have been dead.
No doubt. I mean, this is.
They're saving.
The right move here for GE. It is just.
No.
With the way
What do you mean, no, no?
economy is to go for this. You can see literally Texture 0 credits, 50 for Aaron, 150 for Munyet. So, yeah, you gotta save these guns because you're gonna be able to get a couple more in the next round.
You don't believe that they whiff the same way that we whiff?
Here as GE, they've been great on this.
I'm telling you, they do.
Phenomenal on this map.
Playing the long game.
Everybody has
You have to
this
consider
man.
that they are
Oh, I'm
starting
telling you, they
out
do.
well.
It's so hard to aim in this game, like especially spraying. I feel like spraying is just the most randomest thing in the fucking game.
With the way that the level of competition that they've been able
The like spraying is actually RNG. You know what RNG stands for?
PaperX, again, just there's no fear.
Actually, RNG stand for
They are perfectly
random generated number.
They react to
Rem
other things, like look what happened with Lightning Fast.
RNG.
He tries to sneak
Random number generator.
Cosmic Divide.
That's what it stands for. Random number generator.
That's why I'm
No, it's not run and gun.
truly-
That's
That was a call
that's
made
that's
by
a
Divide.
that I don't think
Invitation to
RNG stand for random number generator.
actually send the spike over to B.
So it's just generating random numbers and it's just like putting the bullets in the random numbers.
There is still a triple push coming through though. Something checks the off angle. Will be to find one.
Oh, nice shot.
Kicks back again, but gets deleted. Now they're fully aware
Read to
that there
Curry, I
is
think
a
he
weapon.
No, I was talking about the sky death. Okay.
Yeah, they saw 3, so they know.
Oh, look at
there's
this.
a weak side here.
One kill.
Yeah, they know A
Missed.
is the weak side. Texture just trying to buy a little bit of time. Something gonna up and over the slow orb. And now Texture able to dodge the Trailblazer.
Is there eco? No, that's not. I have by.
Continuing to pressure in, but
Ooh,
back.
nice.
Didn't check the corner. Jing able to get the trade though.
That's gonna be
Look,
heaven.
they don't check the corners.
Drops down to hell. They're looking for the spike plant. The Texture still a thorn in their sides. Up by elbow. Goes for the peak. Gets
Look,
stopped
they
down
don't
by
check the
Wasi.
corners either.
A quick
Like,
double
see,
assist
same,
this one, yet
like
another.
stupid mistakes that we do, they do the same mistakes.
Waiting for the
Oh,
angle.
shot.
Yet just pushes into him though.
Certainly not.
1v2.
14 HP.
14
Nah.
HP, certainly not.
How is this
Maybe.
happening?
That's Monier.
Dropped.
Maybe if he gets
Have
one.
to anticipate that he's going back into elbow.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Not watching the angle at the right time.
Ah, Forsaken.
Thankfully, caught unaware. That is going to be 8-2.
Well, that felt like it was going to be in a Munyet clutch for a moment there, but he
Almost.
turned away. Yeah,
8-2.
He had to check that corner. Yeah,
It's not Monday.
I know. That's Victoria was saying that. She's like, it's not Monday, and I was like, you're right. It's
I
not.
mean, Lightning Fast ain't playing that good.
I don't know what day it is, but
it's
He's
Valorant
popping
Day.
up,
It's
but
Valorant Day.
exactly. I know it's Valorant Day. I know I got to be.
Like-
Yeah, that's right.
Is that like consistently, like, Rossi are like
2-8.
at least 3
Global
that I remember 3
I
Ks.
think Rossi feels split is not his best
win.
map. I don't know why. That's why
I mean,
he's
kind of
probably
worked
not
out. There
playing.
was that
No.
I think he
performance
made it the
phase
call.
might
So.
have gone really wrong.
I don't think so. He made the call.
Yeah, but then you don't. You know, there's no.
I don't think so. He can.
No, man.
Uh,
We gotta. I mean,
I remember there was 3K by Rossi on that map. I remember like three of them, and then he was constantly like getting a kill and getting traded. Like he was constantly putting pressure, playing absolutely crazy. And I don't know. Lightning Fast is kind of icking me right now, dude. He needs to like get those like cheesy kills. Like you know how Jing's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Jing and fucking something is just absolutely. Oh, there you go. But he's got traded instantly.
Viper's Pit now up by PRX, but look at how deep this one goes. It might cover off a bit of screen, but you need to block off elbow. Jing has Heaven under control.
Damn, that's just insane. Oh, Bazi.
Able to find a
Oh.
little bit more. Hate shells through. Last one's gonna be Aaron. Continues to hold down
That guy
the
just
screen.
pushed his in his nade.
Allows for Jing to actually sidestep, gets the headshot. 9-2.
I mean, that's just.
Yeah, they need a Rossi. Like I feel like this map is one of the.
That's everything you want out of Jing.
It's like one of the op centric map.
It's okay. He's gonna make up for it.
I feel like it. Like you need to get op on this map, man. Come on.
Be a little bit honest here, favorite.
Yeah, go ahead.
Huh? What do you think, Mohit bhai?
I'm curious, but
Not though. It's
is
okay.
Aaron
Like, I think it's not like one of those map. Like it's not like.
You can. SNE, like you can get utility maybe in 1 or 2 if you know, like if you can read the opponent well. Somebody
If you opping, you're blocking one site. That's what I'm saying.
The tempo and the style.
If you opping, you're blocking one side. Because if you're opping at A, you're blocking pretty much the whole A side. They can't enter without peeking your op. Like imagine you opping from the ramp and they have to go into the A. They can't go in because you're opping. They can't. There's no fucking way. They gotta go through mid and through vents. That's just stupid. Oh my god, chill the fuck out. Yo.
How do you read what can't be read? How do you read chaos?
Oh, here you go. Here you go. Look at this. Look at Monier.
Good.
Oh, he peeks.
A sudden 90-degree flick.
No. Oh!
Waiting every minute.
How is he doing this?
Every
This
time
guy,
he's
dude.
like-
Number one bullshit guy, dude.
He's like lucky.
Oh, he's waiting for his
this guy
teammate.
is so lucky.
They don't have the spike planted.
He is down really low though. A single shot, but he's not looking
Ah.
in the direction. Monyet with
Ace.
the ace to save
Hop off.
Global from extinction.
I mean, it wouldn't be a map of split.
This map, like if you opping
every time he's good for one.
you opping B main, like you pretty much they have to go through your op, either they go from mid, because mid is always like such a like gamble 50-50 shit. Like how the way you're gonna play the mid, because mid you gotta throw utilities to go even take control of fucking mid, and then you gotta decide you're gonna which side. But either or, like when you get the mid, the like pretty like 80% of the time people go to B, not A, because then you gotta go through vent and shit. So people don't like. Yeah, people don't like. Yeah, that Monio is just crazy, dude. What did he say? What did he say?
And like we spoke to SK Rossi last week, this is a huge morale boost. They might be down 3 versus 9 right now.
Said something.
But global, that surely gives them a big.
This one just a great, kind of read on Mindfreak's position, but move over to your attacker side.
Is that Aaron?
Yeah. A read on Mindfreak's position, but
is that Aaron?
Yeah.
9-3.
But it's just unbelievable.
Oh,
I mean, he just reacts there so well. Again, this is just him, not always looking in the right place, but I'll be damned if he doesn't react to things insanely quickly. This one just a great, kind of read on Mindfreak's position, but
or entirely possible. Or are we invoking the curse right now? Hey, within.
No, we don't believe in the curse.
Don't believe in curses. Okay. I mean, I do think this is still a little bit more comfortable for PaperX, but if they start to get a little bit complacent with this, it's going to
I like it.
Like what the match key is. Really need to be eaten at this point. Global are desperately looking for the win. They are looking to climb up in these standings. Whereas on PaperX's side, they might be able to afford some losses. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not the best. It's so dangerous right now.
Yeah, if you're going to compete for one of those top 2 spots,
ये कौन सा extension है Twitch stream rewind का?
then PaperX has to win this match.
It's just called clipping. You can clip.
You already have Genji and DRX who are squaring up next.
Just click right here.
So far, of course,
It's called clip. Alt X. Just press Alt X. It clips. It clips and it just makes a new window, and there's like it clips like the last 5 minutes or something. Something.
Almost feels like
3-4 minutes or
not
something.
a must win, but very close to. You would love to get this win, because then you can really start thinking about playoffs. You can really start saying, okay, we can go head to head with this, explosive, high-powered PaperX squad. They've come close to taking maps off of DRX. There's no doubt that GE has the potential.
Talking about Lightning Fast versus Jing. We also have Monyet versus Mindfreak.
Yes.
We have to say Monyet so far has been performing fantastic.
And Mindfreak, too. Both have had really good maps.
Here it comes,
Whoa.
and that's going to be the paint shells. The frenzy from Aaron will be able to destroy. 2 players gone. A bit of an exchange. Something just hold up and prepare to receive. Instant tailwind back. But surely you have to prepare.
Come on. Oh my god. If something would have got another kill, I would have been. Yeah, that would have been.
He has to show up right now.
Well, I mean, Aaron with the frenzy, name a more iconic duo.
You gotta reload, dude.
Absolutely disgusting with them. He's a big part, frankly, of why their pistol rounds
Gotta reload.
have been so one-sided for GE. And it looks like they might get another one now. If Mindfreak checks this angle, if he can get the first win.
Oh my god, he actually got the kill with 6 fucking bullets.
The second piece. Maybe he's got to find them, but look at how they're holding this. A bit of a crossfire position.
Bullshit, man.
Spike down, and as soon as he taps it, both of them are going to swing outside of main. So he pulls it off, tries to fake it, but the double peak still secures it anyway. Like you said,
I don't know.
Frenzy, iconic.
What if he just smoked right there?
There's something special about him with that gun.
I mean, he didn't know though. At the beginning of the round when Viper threw the smoke.
So global and pistol win, also iconic too.
Exactly, and again, it's stuff like this. Aaron, Monyet sometimes with a ghost, things like that, that are just so. They just said it, frenzy god. Yeah, absolutely, it's true.
Taps it. Both of them are gonna taps it. Both of them are gonna swing outside of main. Taps it. Both of them are gonna taps it. Both of them are gonna swing out.
Dude, he's so funny. He's just got a great attitude.
Ramps and he finds only one shot.
X, very good.
No, I was reading it.
Huh?
No doubt that GE has
reading
it. It was a tough side. Going up against that double duelist of PaperX is hard for anybody. We've seen the best.
What about this one?
I have to say, Monyet so far has been fantastic.
And Mindfreak too. Both have had really good maps.
Here it comes, and that's going to be the paint. passive
no,
and
no.
reacting to whatever your opponent's
कहाँ
throwing.
जा रहे हो राहुल?
You're throwing things at PAPRX, and right now PAPRX has to be the one
आए और चल
affording
दिए.
They hear so much utility being dumped up on towards A. I don't know if they can actually hold it down though. For
अजीब इत्तेफाक है.
almost all spent.
क्या
Fresh now, but he's gonna get
फिर से मरे.
spammed with util. And he's trying to hide, trying to stay corrected, but no.
Yeah, I was trying to jump shot right click.
Able to run and gun through.
Ooh,
Lightning fast now on a
checking
rampage
every
off the
fucking
zone.
corner.
Quick double, a third.
Yeah.
Flashbacks will ring true.
I mean, look at this guy getting some fucking kills in eco round when they literally just.
Shot now. In fact, having a nade blown up in his face.
थोड़ा सा काम है साकेत जाना है.
That's what we wanted
Okay.
to see from Lightning Fast. Those were some great blast packs, some
Rahul.
great accurate shooting right off the landings
तुम गेम खेलते हो क्या? गेम वगैरह?
from Lightning Fast. Let's see if something could drop a few more Spectres. If you
इस
get
पे खेलते
one
हो?
or two more,
अगर खेलते हो
you
तो.
know, one's okay, two's great. He can find it, but nobody's given an inch. Now they're going to try to play off of that contact. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at how many of them are just holding down the angle and then for air.
When the round started, the Viper threw the smoke on the barrier and
It's
it just
great
came
stuff here
back.
from Lightning Fast. This is
Oh.
it's why we've really been hammering home this raise battle on this map, because it is so important. You can see the impact that Jing had, you know, on the other side of the coin. He's 15 and 11 right now. You know, and like you're saying, both of our Astras are having great maps. You know, Monyet 13 and 3 or 13 and 13, excuse me, and 14 and 6 for Mind Freak. I mean, that first half for Mind Freak was beautiful. This is
What do I do? I do.
And the Astros, but
Yeah.
something. I mean, PAPRX, they have one thing that's different, and that's gonna be the jet.
PG my
Still, though,
PUBG news should call
I'm just kidding.
as far as the PC खराब.
Sheriff earlier on.
Good job.
sometimes,
अच्छे game
trying
खेलते हो
to
तुम.
stay active, trying to keep
जाओ
the
घूमो वहाँ.
circulation going, you know.
And now trying to
Pillow
be a little
use
bit more
well,
proactive on the B side.
Yeah, but उसका
Flop
PC
down,
खराब है.
push. But if anything, it's just Global actually baiting out util. In fact,
Baiting out util, they are actually
PAPRX
using their util too.
G, I think really
I
wants
mean-
somebody to push
Whatever
out
is
for
not
PAPRX and see if they can get that pick, upgrade a gun.
Look at their 5 stacking so hard.
PAPRX, I love the way they're playing. Nobody
Again.
Wow.
you know, playing contact here. Jing can afford to get one and leave. Throw the blast pack.
Okay,
So good.
leave, please leave.
No, he doesn't need to. He dodged the flash.
All right.
Oh, nice shot.
Perfect, but Mind Freak gets caught lacking. Asleep at the wheel, and that allows for Global to go in towards the B side.
Oh, they're faking. He's
But then
faking
they
that everybody
found
rotated.
something.
Oh, that's what he's faking. Everybody
Make it
rotated.
happen. Wasi, the only one left.
Something faked it that everybody rotated on the fucking A side, so he didn't peek.
Will come in full set. 10
Oh.
to 5. PAPRX looking to close this one out.
Yeah, I mean, a great little
Five stack
micro
mid push.
play from Jing there at the ropes.
Ah.
You know, he can play for the first kill, throws the blast pack to make sure they can't come up the rope, and because the flash
They can do 5-man push one time, 2 time,
Jing to fall back, right?
but like they can't do it like a lot of time because they'll get fucked.
And therefore, you know, the flash doesn't connect enough that
I mean, the read is easy. Like,
re-aggress on him. So they have
no, like
to get a kill out
you're
of that.
pushing 5 men in one fucking spot. So oh my god, look at this aggressive.
He is the guy
Oh
to make it
my.
happen, but this round,
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh, they played fucking W. W. जाओ मारो.
Punish that
ये वाला round 10 का. Like go kill.
out of that cookie jar.
The mid.
Steal anything here.
All I can think about is that stupid song.
Yes. Who took the cookie?
From oh my god. I hate that song, but now it's in my head. Thanks, Quack.
I'm sorry. I'm like smiling.
I know that this does not bother you at all that you put the most annoying song on the planet in my head. I can just tell. I have something about it. All right, here
Oh,
comes
the timing.
Oh my god.
God, Monyet.
Oh, the timing.
And it
oh, the
works!
timing.
Oh my god, no nasty ass.
Fozzie goes in.
Oh,
All right.
Bazi almost.
Again, he's the
That
guy
shit
who
on.
stops you from
See, Mind Freak
That's right.
whiffed his spray.
Now, and maybe a little bit slow on the rotations. The crossfire has been set up. It's 2-on-3, and it's easy pickings for Lightning Fast and Texture. The Vi tries to dance forward with this, though. Gets blinded for a second, tries to flush him out of position with the same
Nope.
fight, but it doesn't go deep enough. Tries to spray with the Phantom, but Bazi collects on that fourth. And that's going to be a round for Global.
That's just a great round from Batsy. I mean, huge. He just shot up to the top.
Did they win or
The
lose?
KD stands
Yeah.
for
Did
G
they
off
win or
this
lose?
round. I mean, just the way that him and
Win?
Lightning Fast are playing off
Huh?
each other, they're great. Mind
Did
Freak,
they
what a
win or
work, what a
lose?
flank.
who?
Huge kills,
G
playing
on.
Maxi with the
G.
reaction there to kind of bail his team out. And there's the GE view party in Mumbai, absolutely loving it. That's the real reaction I wanted to see. I was trolling him a little bit after the something clip.
Just absolutely pop it off. And again, that's the duality of man right there. Some rounds we see Jing going crazy, and even with the aggression, even with the ego to just go in and in again. But this time, you get peaked, and that's going to be the punishment from Bazi. On to the next round now, and that's going to be PaperX trying to slow things down, trying to play some default defensive position. Zero information so far, though, because Global are pulling off a default of their own.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my fuck.
He just does not
Lightning fast deleted.
He's just disgusting. It's just not even fair. You can't even peek against it. He's so fast.
He is something. We'll have the Poison Cloud back up on mid, though, and that allows for Jing to get a little bit adventurous with this. The double, well, 1 second. Putting his foot down.
It's okay, you've got 2 heals, so you know you can afford to take a little bit of damage there.
Sage went inside, no?
Trying to do now. Expecting PaperX to push. Maybe lightning fast.
हक दिया वो देखा
Something, but
yeah. And you're right, they are.
कहता ना गाइस सबसे होता है
PaperX is pushing. Something's already in spawn. And, oh my god.
What
Reads that.
the fuck.
It's a kill. The Viper's Pit is gonna come up and
Shh, dude, come on, man.
Pushes right
Don't fucking hit like stupid shots.
surely spraying through the Viper's Pit will connect some shots. He drops down. Oh, and he's gotten the round. Something doesn't even need to do anything anymore. No way you defuse. But Aaron is still fighting.
Not enough time though.
Hey, Aaron is playing pretty good, dude. This map. Aaron. Bye bye.
I mean,
Damn. That fucking dude.
no respect for that Viper's Pit whatsoever.
He fucking whiffed. You saw that whiff?
Something
Yeah, I saw
came
that.
though. It's like the moment of Viga.
Look what.
He didn't do anything.
See, I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. They whiff exactly the same way we whiff. कोई भी थोड़ा सा मूवमेंट कर देता है ना हमारे स्प्रे पे तो स्प्रे की माँ बहने को जाती है.
You know, I think he was expecting that push out.
So now I feel like
When you like miss your first bullet and then somebody just sprays down,
Is
it's
going to
just
be
miss it.
match point.
this is gone.
Hence the timeout for Global. Looking to
You
find a
lose all your
correct slip
concentration
in
and everything.
PaperX's defense.
You're like, what dog shit
You
am
are
I
trying to contain your spray and he's just like not even on the fucking screen. And just shit on you. Too late, buddy. Bye-bye.
That starts, you know, playing ahead of what you expect. I mean, we saw it with Jing on that ropes play, right, where he's able to get ahead of the flash.
We
This
see it
time,
with something.
it's something, right? I mean, they don't respect your utility. They're going to try to get ahead of you because that's the way that they feel comfortable.
Lightning has camera में देख के खुश हो गया.
Fights, winning individual situations is using your own utility against you. And in this case, you know, you're not expecting Divide to just, you know, be right there to watch the edge of that Viper's Pit and then drop right down in and get another kill. And that's it's devastating.
Exactly. Some of those are really individual performances from PaperX, and we're seeing it on stats right now. All those kills on their side. But maybe this time, a little bit of a default, perhaps looking for some mid-round adaptation. We've seen this toxic screen. We've seen the Nebula up on top. But
Ooh, that was bad, dude.
we're just being blocked
That was
off.
bad. That was straight up bad with lightning fast.
Kind of
You did not even
dissipate
touch it.
smokes and Texture just barely able to react in time to that.
Tit for tat.
A little bit. Oh, Mind Freak able to anchor down B.
I swear to God, dude. I swear to God, people douchebags angles, dude.
Oh no.
That's a good angle. I mean,
Yeah, I started using those angle. I'm starting like getting kills with that angle. Like not sitting on the top, just sitting on the side.
Reacted to upon by PaperX.
Dead,
Jing
dead.
now, a first shot, and then he goes for
Look
the
at that. Look at that.
second kill to
Fuck
Sourav
you.
with
That was a
the
big
first
fuck you on Bazi. It's like I'm gonna fucking chase you.
Good stuff here
Watch
from
Grumpy on
PaperX.
Val. He's a neon main. His movement is so extreme.
They're finding the
Nobody
timings,
even hit him.
and they are certainly looking like they're going to win this map.
See,
Tons of ults available for
No
them.
matter how
Jing
good your
shows how
movement
versatile
is
lightning fast,
with
maybe we'll get
neon,
the
no matter how
showstopper
good it
down
is,
here or
like
something, I
you're
don't
just
know.
like absolutely
I would
crazy
love
with
that.
your
What does it look
movement,
like
okay?
based on the map?
No matter how
Yeah,
good it is.
The
when there's a certain level, when there's like, it's like when you cross that level, when people have that aim, you can't do shit with your moments. Like they'll just one tap you, no matter what the fuck you do. They're just like insta bop bop. They have the reaction time of gods. They can only troll with like in like ranked games and shit, you know. They can only troll in ranked games and shit. But like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that all? Come on, lightning fast. Oh, nice. He's probably good as shit. Like, I won't able to hit him. I'll probably like shit my pants. Miss all my bullets.
Yeah, I mean, now you got to find some way with zero utility to get through here. And you're going to have to trick PAPRX on positioning. It is a 2v2. You've got that going for you. Bozzy's able to find a Vandal, but yeah, I mean, that's really tough to deal with right here, is those shorties.
He's just going to sit in this Viper's Pit for as long as possible. If anything, Aaron comes up from behind. Maybe he finds Mind Freak. I mean, maybe he finds Devi, excuse me. And then that could be the trick, but look at how Mind Freak's...
Oh my god, look at this.
Bozzy
Bozzy's gonna hit this shot. Bozzy. Oh no!
But Mind Freak gets the shot anyway. Not expecting him on the left side, and that's going to be Aaron now. Wait, what?
Did he get through?
He did. He picked up the spike.
Oh
One
my
HP.
god.
He has to stick it now, though. And they're just trying to jump peek against him. Can he find a little bit of cover? He's going to try to make it happen. Both of them dropping down, rushing in onto him, trying to play against his nerves, but Aaron going for
Look at that run-in gun. Look at that run-in gun, dude.
Connect, Devi with the triple, and PAPRX 13-6. They claim map 2.
Yeah, so a great bounce back here for PAPRX. So both teams taking their map picks away from each other, and I think a sigh of relief here.
I think PAPRX is.
That, you know, after that ice box,
I'm not gonna say. I mean, G didn't give much fight on this map.
Yeah, at least for now. GE though, I mean, you know, the attacker side started good, but the defenders.
What the fuck is this Japan shit? Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, today is Japan's too.
However they wanted. And again, it's just when PAPRX is confident.
Game ketiga luar biasa untuk game kita. Game 1 balas-balasan, game 2 juga sama.
Ever playing X Defined?
Crazy stuff like that. This man wants me to drop. I don't know how many kills at the TAC 50 right
happening on the set of compounds above Thermal Station, like Tom Yum Kung and Wonton Dumplings. Just like, what on earth was going on there? For the better part of 5 minutes, they were just bashing their heads against one another, and it ultimately kind of ended up being mutually assured destruction.
Yeah, I can't tell you, man. That was weird.
That. That
was like genuinely really
weird. What the? Wow.
Yeah, with A out of meds, and they were just like, oh, we have to push and win this or something. Like, probably not in that situation. Surely, like, those buildings are genuinely, you can just sort of sit up the top. Like, you can hide in the bathroom if you really need to try and like preserve your resources. But it was just wild how they just kept swinging on each other, and then eventually they both die for it. And like, honestly, it just seems kind of deserved to me. It was like, you can just chill, guys. You can just chill.
Well, it is a case of you reap what you sow. Here's the placement timeline. Rough exit for Tom Yum Kung. We've just spoken about that, but Onic won.
So like everybody's streaming GU. It's like this game is getting streamed in Japan, Japanese, Korean, like Taiwan, Indonesia, like in every, like look at it, Indonesia, Taiwan, Korea, Japan, like look at this, all this. I follow every region Valorant so I can watch every match.
你都这样选双决斗者了，他们的打法就是依靠他们这个破坏力了。没错，对，好像唯一。
Oh, MSI. Oh, like anybody understand how League of Legends works? I Like, I've never played this game, but like I've watched it so much that I understand how this game works.
A Gragas player to follow up like that. Even just a slow landing, something like that, and splitting up the
Never
team.
played this game, but I have a really good idea how this game works.
Much more difficult than for them.
I do a little bit.
Double F 6-0 and 4. First professional game on Paisa. And I don't think he's doing too
And I know right now the blue team is getting absolutely cucked. Look at the money difference. Like 7K money difference.
Will finally get taken down. I think that was a smite that finished it.
Yeah, blue is gonna get cucked.
Here comes the barrel that sends people sideways. For the Forge God, that is a zoning ultimate.
And Nexus is gonna get destroyed.
Is all it is going to take, but Hanabi is destroyed.
Yeah, they're getting cucked.
Away from the Void Seeker. And Impact's now gonna go. He's taken out.
Ooh. Oh, they got him. They got the main guy. Now they're all gonna die. Now they're all gonna die. They got the defender. They got the zoner. Yep, Nexus. Huh? एक मिनट रुकिए आवाज कम करता हूँ क्या कह रहे हो
What's the next map they have selected?
I think it's Haven, isn't it?
Okay.
I don't remember. I thought it was Haven. I played the mobile version. Yep, they got the Nexus. Okay, my question: will they bring SK Rossi back, or is somebody else gonna come out? Wait, what do you think?
I think Escrosi for Haven. I think it should. Should be back.
Bandai Namco Esport. What is this? Is this Tekken tournament going on? Oh, there is.
Started, huh?
I watch a lot of esports, by the way, guys. Just so you all didn't know, I watch a lot of esports. I watch. I'm a true gamer. Like I watch.
Pakistani player is actually at top on Tekken. Like.
Oh.
Arsenal. What's the same?
Arsenal Nash. Yeah, but he's not on top no more. But he's good.
He's gone. Yeah.
No, he's not gone, but he's a good player, but he's not on top. Like, I don't know what's the ranking right now, but he's good. He's really good. अगर Haven है तो इसका राशि आएगा.
OE specialists, and they have made it.
I watch a lot. I watch a lot of
tournament performances.
Like I don't watch.
Again, you know the potential.
Stupid Indian Valorant streamers. They cringe me. I'm one of them though, but I can't name any. But like I do watch a lot of like how do I say, like all the esports. Like I watch every fucking thing. You name the game, if they have an esport, I probably watch it. Like I watch Call of Duty, I watch Apex, I watch Rocket League, I even watch Rocket fucking League. I watch League of Legends. I don't watch Dota. I don't like Dota. Dota is like a fucking old ass game. Like I know Dota 2 is good, but I kind of don't like Dota. I watch Tekken, I watch Valorant, I watch CSGO. I don't even play fucking CSGO, but I watch CSGO. I watch like so many esports. I watch like Street Fighters. I watch like Mortal Kombats, King of Fighters. I watch every fucking thing, dude.
Win streak, taking like first place.
He'll get back there, I'm sure. You know,
And
he's getting there now.
I'm decent in this game.
Got...
I'm decent in this game. I play this character right here.
I was who used to travel quite a lot back in the older Tekken World Tours. Haven't seen him for a while, but
Brian is not there. Brian is.
So yeah, this is going to be interesting to see
Brian
back in action, because
Brian Fury is right here.
Gone through quite a few changes as well over the seasons as well since we
last map concert. I guess Haven.
Yeah, I mean Asuka is.
I don't remember. Like I'm not confirmed, but I think
Asuka
Haven.
trailer as well for Tekken 8. You know, she's looking very good.
Yes, I love how these trailers are. It's really, when I watch these
Infinite Azure
the kind of like uniqueness of the character. I really feel like, oh, that character's that character now.
Yeah, and of course, I actually had a feel. I was like, is that Eiling? Because it looks a bit different to me now.
You know,
his hair's different. He used to have different hair.
You know what?
You watched the movie, I think, for Tekken. I think it was not out.
Can
back in the day. Or more, maybe it was something else where Akuma was first shown in the movie.
I
feel
don't
like
know. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'll see. I'll search it. I'll show you.
I've seen the Tekken movie.
Yes, Eliza and well, I would say Panda, but he's gone.
Where there was this.
Really? You're gonna go for the down back four?
Asuma was actually Akuma.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's mad slow as well. He just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, you know, first
From the
round.
beginning, how you.
Kuma or Akuma?
Test it out to see
Akuma,
is he gonna react to this.
Okay, Akuma,
That-
the 2D
the
fighter.
one I
Talk about
played,
bears. A
yeah.
lot of people talk about bears.
Yeah, that's a
Those
2D
kind of
character.
that is really
That's from Akuma is from what, Street Fighter, isn't it?
the big body
Yeah,
allows
Akuma is from
combos
Street
to
Fighter.
happen, which, you know,
Huh?
usually don't work on other people.
Akuma is not a true Tekken character. So
Yeah,
does
like. Oh, right. They
So-
kind of mix both worlds, I guess. Yeah.
yeah. So does Geese. Geese is a 2D fighter too.
Your options. We saw him when he was laying feet down.
Geese is from like the King of Fighter.
He actually went for a move in it with.
Yeah.
So do you know your options? It's very important. But talking about options, you don't need options.
He's
you
a
just
2D
gotta
character.
stand in three.
Oh, and you gotta know that as well, because certain Asuka combos
Whiffed.
will whiff on the
Asuka
bears
whiffed
because
hard.
of the small legs. His body has a very weird shape. Even in that situation there, the counter hit. Oh, nice launch.
Alright, let's see if he gets. No,
Is that gonna whiff?
no,
It does. This time
ooh,
it
it
did.
doesn't. I was about to say he needs to go. Was it the down back one?
Down back on two, yeah.
Yeah, down back 1-2. I think Maze needs to shorten the combo a little bit because the bear's been skipping leg day apparently.
You know, stub your legs, man. But nice dash up into down forward to the uppercut, and that's going to be a full combo here from the boss and again.
No, it's not going to be a full combo.
The curse. My curse is strong today, man.
I don't think this is a curse thing. This is definitely like you need to work on the matchup and know your combos thing. But like I said, if you don't have that experience against the bears,
I'm trying to get him back with his own snake edge. I-Link saying, nah, son, I got the reactions. One more hit's going to do it. Down, forward, two.
nice.
Quick mid.
Seems like the boss has some work to do. You know, he's sitting nice, but it just seems like he needs to learn the options of when he gets the launches, what combos to go for.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go
he's
to
like
my
learning
room.
on the job right
That's
now. You can see
already
he's trying to go for the
getting
different,
harder,
the
yeah.
1+4 string. He's really trying to think about it right now.
Nice. Goes for, oh, a little bit slow down 4-2. Let's see what combo he goes for. One. No, he just didn't go for any combo there.
He tried to go for the 2-1 and got 1+2 instead. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. He's got a massive life lead. Gets the reset. Is that going to be dead? No. 1 pixel left. Down forward 1. Finishes it with the mid. Good stuff. The boss managed to salvage that one, man.
Yes, definitely. Like I said, he does look like he's learning on the job there.
We're going to Eliza, I'm sure. I'm sure we're going to Eliza now.
I don't know. I don't think it was that bad, to be fair. You know what I honestly feel? I think that he should change
Change to a different character.
I don't know.
Kuma is not working. Come
I
on.
guess, yeah, the boss probably doesn't even know like the wall combo.
Like, look at all these. How many characters they got? Like
You can do some
3,
ridiculous wall combos on
9.
if you know how to do them,
Then they
right?
got like
I know Asuka definitely
3,
has
3, 7.
I don't know. Remember?
So they got like 9, 9,
Now, hold on.
and 9, 9,
As a character change.
and 7, 7, and another one extra.
Doesn't matter, we got the same stage anyway.
So it's 9 for the
That's a really good question.
18, 14,
30, 36.
32 to 7, 7 बोला ना 9, 9 and 7, 7 you said.
I guess it doesn't
remember
matter because
that.
he's
So
so
18
he's
plus
stuck with
14.
the same
over.
stage. And I agree with
9
that. I
Forza.
agree sticking with the infinite because again, like I said, you know,
36.
That's crazy. But yeah, like I agree with still though staying with the infinite because I don't think that Panda does all that
36.
well with the walls. I don't think that
And then they got 7, 7, 14. So that's like 50.
Yeah.
And then 51 characters. They got 51 characters in this game.
The presets that we have with all the characters. Like, and especially because no one uses Panda. I've never seen this preset before.
You know what? Okay, nice. Gets the punish there. I was about to say this preset kind of looks like Kuma. A little bit.
It does, you know.
Okay, nice. Okazemi.
Okay.
4-4-2. It's a menacing move.
Yeah.
Okay, 2-1. Ooh, really trying to read the low there. Okay.
Okay, what's it? Rage up? No, rage drive instead.
Ooh, that's huge damage. Nice. Goes for the G clef.
Yes, the jab interrupt there. Beautiful stuff there. Timing from I-Link.
I-Link with the first round on the board of this set. Nice. 4-2 with punish. Now, what's the combo?
Yep, combo's working this time. Goes the reset again.
Again, yes. Catches I-Link not waking up.
Yeah. And it is a mix-up, right? Because if you do wake up, if you do tech roll...
Damn, he sidestep fucking launched him.
...to get unblockable.
Yes, that is definitely true. Down back 3. Easy be
He's playing with Panda, dude.
Nice. Yeah. the boss just like really sticking to Eiling like glue in that situation.
He's playing with him,
like,
dude.
Panda hasn't really got like the best panic options, you know.
Yeah.
So and because of the big body, the side steps don't really work as well. So being able to just stick to his face was that's a mid, dude. Did you see that?
My face just done the stink face there.
That's
Okay,
a mid.
this time wakes up. They're not 3-3 on that 4-2.
Yeah, he's not getting that Suka.
Need to be ready for
Ooh.
the twin pistons on that. Okay, nice
Twin
throw break.
pistons.
Yeah, very good throw break. Rage available now. Wow, nice.
Ooh, that was very, very delayed there. The boss probably just not expecting it. Sometimes you have to hit them with the oldest trick in the book.
Nice. Yeah. Going for down
Launcher.
one, the boss has been able to hit it quite a lot, but that low, you have to be very close to Panda in order to hit it because of the
He whiffed that fucking low. Oh, parry, low parry.
10 times
And then he fucking whiffed the combo again. Dude, why is he whiffing so many combos, dude? The Asuka guy.
get the tail spin.
He look at that. Another again whiffed. He got a counter hit and then he whiffed another combo.
Stubby, so it's really difficult. Is this gonna be dead though? I don't know.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wow. Okay.
Again, so the boss, we said he was learning on the job there, but you know, sometimes old habits die young. He went back to the old combo and it was a big whiff.
Yeah.
I think he really needs to try. If one thing he needs to pick up on is trying to simplify his combos. If he doesn't know the specific combos, just keep it short, keep it sweet. Because that's one of the great things in this game. You can still kind of net.
I'm gonna
big
leave from
damage
here,
by
Sniffa.
shortening the combos.
Yeah.
Too hard.
No, 100%. Just go for
What?
the guarantee stuff. I think
Like,
using
I'm
that
gonna
at
leave from
one
here. I'm
is
gonna
very
go to
important
my
as well.
other
We
room.
haven't seen him use that.
Oh, then you're joining back?
Very confirmed.
Yeah, I'll
but
join
I
back.
do agree with
Alright.
the boss going to a war stage now. It is the
というのがあるのが理由かもしれません。
स्नीपा न्यू बंडल देखा क्या वैलेंट वालों के एनिमेशन टीम ने
Lightning Fast go for a double duelist setup, but just given the setup, I mean, maybe now that they've had this loss under their belt,
स्नीपा न्यू स्किन देखी कहीं क्या ही बना दिया वैलेंट वालों ने एनिमेशन टीम ने हाँ देखा मैंने कैसा लगा तुम्हें
we'll have to just wait and see. For now, I'm waiting to get this camera to pan over across the opposite side because I see Mind Freak, Divide, I see something, and it seems like PAPRX not going to be going for any changes on their side of the arena. Of course, Jing as well.
Yeah, the cameraman was really waiting for that
I know
last
the
spot. I was like,
suspense is
oh
building.
no,
I'm
is
like,
Jing
oh
gonna
no,
get
who's
subbed
it gonna
out?
be?
एक्साइटिंग लगा वो
We're gonna okay.
Okay.
So we've got Rossi coming back in. So hey, shout out to all the Aussie viewers. But it's
What?
gonna be Texture stepping away. So this is the first time that we see him subbed out.
Yeah, but that must mean, I mean, either Lightning Fast is staying and they're figuring out a raise combo, or SK Rossi has to be coming back in for that jet, right? That seems to have been the change they've gone for, where Texture is now the dedicated Sentinel. And okay, so it is Rossi coming back in for that jet position, and then Ronsky being subbed in over Texture.
So we can assume that Ronsky, I mean, just given what he's shown us so far, is widely been KO.
Yes.
So I'm expecting, and the last time that
Dude,
they
what the
played
fuck they did?
on Pearl, he was
I mean, I like the pickup Lightning
very much
Fast
the same. That means that
kicking him off and Rossi's playing.
Curious if he goes back to playing Fade or if it's
But why Texture? Texture was playing good.
other than the 0-point knife. So I think that the
Motherfucker was aimbot.
But then from there, I suppose this is going to be Aaron back over.
I don't know what the fuck are they doing, man.
When you want to work this KO in.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Simple, plain and simple. I don't get it.
Can't sub out your IGL. Well, I mean, PAPRX do.
Well, yeah, some teams do.
I don't get it, guys. I don't get it.
They don't want to sub out their IGL and Aaron, so he'll flip back over to playing the KJ, and yeah, it is going to be Bazzy on Fade. So this is, same composition that we have.
Let's keep playing KO.
Esports of the last several times that they have played on this map, and pretty much, yeah, the same here from the side of PAPRX as well. Jing back on the Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, both sides kind of sticking true to what they've shown so far, having faith that the compositions were not, they don't need any change. It's really just going to be about how you adjust to each other.
Exactly, and this is really going to be about, who can get a better read on the opponent, because already both teams should have had a good amount of prep done. These compositions have not changed. The players may have just a little bit, but you are expecting this from each side, so it's all going to come down to these mid-round calls. Getting a read on your opponents, we'll see who gets the better of it.
All right, well, it comes down to the wire. Going to Pearl for map number 3 between PAPRX and Global Esports. Let's head into the game with our casters, Paper Thin and Quack.
SK Rossi is back.
Yeah, but they remove texture.
Comes down to how well they adjust to each other, but that's the thing. I think it reminds me of this Bruce Lee quote, right?
Lightning Fast is
Be
playing.
water, and
Ronsky.
Yes, that's what it is. You gotta be formless, be shapeless. you put water in a cup, it becomes a cup, and that's kind of how PaperX are playing. But that's the thing also.
You're not streaming Discord as well, man.
It can
It's
also
gonna be delayed.
crash. Yeah, that's the duality. Sometimes we see it work, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, and it mostly flows downhill, right? And that's when it's when they're at their best, when they're like a waterfall, when they're torrential, like a downpour, right? They're coming at
What am I streaming? What the fuck is this?
That's what has made PaperX so good. And on this map, the last time against T1, they crushed them. I mean, it wasn't even close. 13-3 in terms of rounds. And I mean, Forsaken on that KJ at that time was all over the map. And that's something that I think, you know, for GE, they have to be very aware of, because that disruptive presence that Forsaken had, just these
Okay, never mind. It's Sporl.
water, even, you know, at times
Or
underneath the noses of
another
T1
dicey map.
is something that GE has to
Jing is playing Phoenix on Pearl. I've never seen anybody playing fucking Phoenix on this map, dude.
No, he plays good.
push space as a killjoy, even without that sort of,
They got single duelist, they're going again double duelist.
you know, maybe lurkers have, like sentinels and controllers, or a lot of times the lurkers.
Double initiators. I like G composition better than PaperX. I feel like PaperX got wonky ass.
Decently free. Aaron might go for one with the frenzy, but as good as he is with the frenzies, this time around, a little bit too difficult to find much value.
Oh, look at that fucking flank, like 5 men.
The fact that something's pushing with the shorty. Almost as if this was 2021 Valorant, but back into it we go. They already have the spike down. They have full control, and they just need to watch these angles towards defender spawn, towards the back of the ramp. They're watching it. They've got mine.
Oh my god, Forsaken, chill.
Along with Forsaken as well, up by the pillar.
Oh, the pistol round, they fucked. They always win pistol round.
What they can, but it's gonna be really, really tough. Going for individual duels will not favor you this time, and Aaron might have frenzy.
I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like that gameplay. I didn't like that fucking 4-man
I
flanking.
think texture should still be there, no? I feel.
What? No, Texture is not playing.
A little bit wanting there.
He should have played, but he's not playing.
I mean, yeah, look, we've all been there. We've all tried it. We all are just like, maybe this time the shorty bullet spread will give me, you know, random, very lucky spread.
Ooh, what a shot! Forsaken.
Exactly, yeah. There's no helping the shorty. It is what it is.
It is what it is. But that's why, all right, you know, it's still a fast take. It's a fast approach, and GE tried to wrap around back. Didn't quite work out. PaperX takes the pistol.
I mean, the reinforcements on that flank from PaperX was great. I mean, they had it covered. They had it identified. The utility just not able to break it open, and great shots with those ghosts. Just lock it down here. And now they're going to go immediately over to the other side. Now, look at this push out in the mid.
Wow.
For the side of GE. They have a 4-man coming through. Batsy on the site there, just kind of getting the info that it's going to be happening. But he's backing off, so
we're giving.
They don't know where this is going. GE is still kind of trying to figure out if there's anybody around, if there's anything going on. And in fact, a trailblazer to check there, so good awareness from Divide that could be happening. Now, Jing here has an opportunity to do some real damage. Oh, only gets one.
Ooh, shot.
Because you can clearly see that Global has a different objective this round. They're not necessarily looking to win it out. In fact, maybe if they get a pick, they do a little bit of economical damage. It's good enough. Still, though, those trades, those duels will favor PaperX in these situations, especially when the scenario has been read. All 4 stacked up together up by main right now.
Pistol leke push kar raha hai. They didn't even buy. They didn't even got the full buy. They like one guy's playing with the sheriff.
Yeah, exit frags and then die to the spike here. Okay, they did get one. So Monyet with that Spectre.
But he was playing with sheriff. That's I mean, Ghost. Like they saved so much money. They saved so much money, dude.
There was just a Spectre, you know, maybe somebody's like.
That's why I think it's a big point.
I think GE should not change every other map. I don't mind changing because they want to give chance. Like, I mean, GE knows they're not gonna be the top dog. They ain't gonna be like top 2 teams, and GE knows that. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure they know it. Because they haven't won, like, they only won like 1 game yet. And that is talent. So that's why they're like, they're like giving their players chance, like trying out. It's testing. They're testing out, giving everybody's, yeah, like they're testing out, or like giving everybody a stage and like.
Nice molly.
What the fuck? I didn't.
A good molly.
Why is he not shooting it? Like, What the fuck? You got me completely
Hiding up my screens. He goes unchecked. This is devastating. Monyet, Aaron, they all arrive on time. The cavalry is here.
Okay, that works out.
Are starting to push back the forces. Jing is the only one left.
They don't have an initiator, no? Oh, they have.
He baited the whole fucking team.
I was on an absolute roller coaster watching Rossi. I'm like, no, he's gonna kill your teammate. No, wait, okay, just let him all go by. Okay, that spray's a little bit off. Okay, oh, it's all good, it's fine. It was like I was all over the place. I mean, that was just great trigger discipline from Rossi. It was a little bit risky, but it paid off. And you gotta check that corner. I see that way too much time in Pacific. That corner is not checked.
30 seconds way too happened before with like DFM, Zeta. But here, this is where it counts the most. They have a goodbye. Jing's trying to play it safe, maybe looking for a save this time. Global going over to check up the A site. And I mean,
एक मिनट guys, मैं कुछ पीने के लिए लेके आया.
Tiny little things that kind of cause the downfall of PaperX. Meanwhile, Global, SK Rossi, just a fantastic positional play, the trigger discipline to allow Jing to go through. They had no idea that he was in that corner.
Yeah, and even though you lose Wronsky and Batsy to it, you know, at the end, the result is good. And that could have very quickly gone the wrong way if, you know, PaperX has one of their classic reactions where they just, you know, flick on you and get the headshot and kill you. But it didn't happen this time. And so therefore, Rossi's able to provide a ton of value here. You know, and then Aaron and the others step in and start doing some damage as well. So that's a good round for GE. And PaperX just, you know, that hopefully should be something that doesn't happen again, right? Or you miss that corner. And there's a couple others on this map that sometimes people don't check. I doubt that we will see that. But again, the money here for the side of PaperX was good enough, especially with the Vandal being saved by Jing, that they're able to string together mostly another buy. There's a little bit of half armors and a bulldog floating, but, you know, again, so far, nothing super crazy here from PaperX. They're going to try to push space. That is such
good volley, but
the reaction there with the grab well, so good.
And then the follow-up reaction from Bazzi. Jing makes it a trade, and the Mindfreak arrives on time. They managed to turn the situation around. We're back even. Bazzi exploring water, but PaperX really just looking to push down and collapse onto the B site. Ronsky has to anchor. Bazzi up on top of Heaven. They try to push him back with the fragment, but Gravity Well will suck Ronsky back in towards Elbow. He's just waiting for the right time to peek out and push. He will be able to find the first one, maybe the second, but now no idea that Jing's behind. Something going off with more frags. Goes in with a tailwind just to close out the distance. Doesn't quite hear the tap, but now it goes through. He will be able to pick up Jing, evening out the odds. We're down to a 1-on-1. Something, only an updraft. 77 HP. The headshots have to count.
Aaron here has to check a bunch of angles. There's a lot of places that something could have hit into. You know, he could be in back sight. He could be here in Link. Yeah, he could be an elbow. He could be back by pillar. I mean, there's so many different places that Aaron has to worry about.
Spike is ticking. It's going. We've got about maybe 10 seconds left or something, but something will find that headshot with the angle that he's held. 3-1, PaperX. Again, we start to see some of these individual performances, but what I really liked was that hot hands.
Yeah, no, the hot hands is great. The
they lost the round. They had like first blood already, but they still
able to
lost
find
the round.
two, but then, you know, the trades are there for PaperX that gives them enough space that they can push towards the site, and then something win some huge duels. Wronsky there re-peaked on something. I think that was a little bit ambitious, not because it's something or anything like that. It's because he could have bought more time to wait for some reinforcements to come there to bail him out a little bit. Plus, he did have a player, like you mentioned, coming through the flank on the back of site in Hall. And you know, one way or another.
Oh no, they're all dead. They're all dead.
Just mowing him down.
Yeah.
Talking about chaos, fighting with chaos. This is Southeast
There was
Asian
no
Valor.
flash
We
even.
push
There was
into
no
each other
info
all the
on them.
time. We might not check some off angles, but we will be able to recover.
Damn, look at that teabag.
I'm 4-1. I blinked.
Teabagging Rossi.
Oh no, I missed it. No, but I mean, again, going back to the previous round, because that round
Teabag their own teammate.
GE, so there's not much to talk about there, other than they got, you know, red and run over. But it's just little things. Like, my eyes are really on, you know, Wronsky and Batsy here. So the reason being is that those are the two differences in the
Rossi is not doing good.
And Batsy has been so good on the sky.
So far.
Here on the fade, he hasn't had as much impact. I haven't seen, you know, those prowlers, a little bit with the haunt there that kind of gave Rossi some information on Jinx push, to kind of maybe allow Rossi to make a better decision if he was going to pull the trigger or not in that spot. So that did have some impact, but overall I haven't seen that same level of just impeccable timing with the flashes, the Trailblazers that get information and gain space, those kind of things.
Yes.
I don't feel like have as much impact with the Fade on this map, and I haven't seen the combo
That's
kind of warrant switching to the Fade instead of a Sky here.
Because when you're playing with a Fade, you're really looking for combinations with some smokes perhaps, so you get vision through them, and you're going for information. Whereas when you have a Sky, and this perfect Korean flash and dash that we've seen so many times today, it's not really here on Pearl. The map is a lot longer, a lot bigger. There are so many more spaces that you need to cover. I can see why they want to go in for more information, but then again, you lose a little bit of that attacking power that sets up SK Rossi. So 1-4 right now.
And I think this map is just so big as well. I feel like Sky, with the range of the utility, has a little bit more impact for the most part.
Oh.
Okay, well, up and over.
I remember this. We all remember this.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Was it a Meteor was the first one that I remember C doing that, I think?
Certainly makes Global a little bit nervous, though. But with the positions that they're holding, look at how defensive it all is. Playing for time, classic tactics, pushback PAPRX, lockdown committed.
I mean, Batsy,
we're reassessing our options.
Like you were talking about, using that utility to check towards mid. He hasn't gotten any confirmations off of those haunts or the prowlers, so he's just backing towards B. If they haven't gotten any contact anywhere else, GE's making a decent gamble, but it's something with the opening and another with the blades. He cannot do anything
Something
wrong.
is just... Oh, there you go.
But once more, it's going to be Monyet. Aaron, they are able to anchor down the side. Something going in forward with this, but wow, he's dancing over with this. His teammates have saved his life. Oh, a little bit of crazy mouse movement. We have SK Rossi, the lone survivor with an operator, something he surely wants to hold on to.
I mean, this is read pretty well by GE. They use that lockdown. They use the fact that there's no other information gained off of the utility or contact on the other side of the map that they're like, okay, we know this is a B hit. We're gonna, overstack it. It's basically a 4-1.
Kill coming from Rossi.
Lose because something's just that good. Now you are gonna get the kill onto Forsaken from Rossi. See if you can maybe find another kill or two. But at the end of the day, this is all just hoping to, find as much value as possible while not dropping this op. But
Whoa, nice shot, dude.
He dashed in.
All right. Just a little bit more, but of course the round still handed over to PAPRX and Devi, there to back up his teammates in their time of need.
I'm not so sure about that one, Rossi. You've been playing great today, but
you want to save it.
Yes, the dash there was a little ambitious. Overall, though, this is just, something. He's so good at these entries. He causes so much chaos. He's so fast, even when he's just dancing, like you were saying. He causes problems for the opponent. Absolutely, the PRX fans should be thrilled. This guy is incredible individually.
Really
the skill
good.
is there, and now it's all starting to come together for PAPRX, and GE has to turn it around here sooner rather than later. I mean, they've got Rossi with the blades.
I mean, these lights are absolutely blinding me, dude, now.
But surely they know it's coming. They're ready.
Oh
They're
no.
And that's the X factor.
God,
PAPRX now switching
Oh, they're
things
gonna
up,
run away like that.
and he's able to push Global Esports back. The Flamestorm does not work out now from here on out. It's just a simple push over to the B side. Let's
Come
get this
on,
fight
man.
going.
Don't let them run away like that.
He's just gonna tail this Seeker. So good.
Back to the shorty.
Oh my God, no.
Don't let that happen.
Oh no.
Of course, they all surround him, but
Good play though.
antics from PAPRX once more.
Yeah, well,
They're
it doesn't hurt
disrespecting.
PAPRX much. Their economy is doing pretty decent, so
They do
they
it.
can afford to get a little bit spicy. They're allowed to push the space and throw a gun or two over. It's not a big deal.
But they're very much in control of this map so far, with the way that they're playing on attack. I mean, that's the interesting thing. This was left as the decider, and PAPRX decided to start out on attack, and I feel like that's a very conscious choice, a conscious effort to really put question marks in GE's mind.
I mean, our best teams in Pacific, they like to start on attack on most maps. That's generally the case for DRX, PAPRX. Like most maps, they want to set the tempo. They want to come out swinging. They want to punch you in the mouth. It's that old Mike Tyson quote. Everybody has a plan until they get punch in the mouth.
Oh yes.
You know.
Yep.
No plan survives contact with the enemy.
Exactly, and that's where these teams excel, is when they're the ones setting the tempo.
Ooh.
Well, we're gonna set a bit of our own tempo as well with an aggressive position up. Something that wasn't quite expected.
There you go, Rossi.
Pushed by SK Rossi too.
Oh my god.
Be a bit of a re-peek, but he teleports
Nice, nice.
and that buys enough time.
Just get back, it's fine.
We've lost enough players that PAPRX will slow down their advances.
Don't you dare, Rossi. Don't peek. That's a stupid play. If you die,
He's got an opportunity.
it's a 2v3.
You know, if that was re-aggressed by Jing there to drop the spike, and you know, then it's almost like 100% round over at that point. But it's a good rotation from PAPRX, at least finding some open space, finding the potential. I mean, if they can get, you know, if they can get a kill here, if they can get a pick, they might be able to get the plant down at the very least. But that turret, great placement by Aaron. Really reading the rotation.
Because that's what it's dependent on. You have to find that pick, but how do you do it when that much utility is up against you? Along with Vanyet playing point blank range, a simple burst, and that's going to be Global with their second round win.
Yeah, I mean, this is just kind of Global getting that early first blood. This is something that really killed them on Split. Was, you know, almost nobody was positive on first kills versus first guess. They were losing point of contact early often. This time around they don't. Batsy, it's good for one, and then Rossi stepping up huge there at A-Long, finding those two big kills, getting a ton of value. And now PAPRX, the money, you know, starts to get a little bit dicey. They still have enough for another round for sure. Wrongski's got his ult though. Batsy's got his ult. Monyet has his. I mean, Forsaken and Mindfreak have theirs. So
yes,
let's see if there can be some good utilization of these ultimates.
If anything, I think Global has retake potential in this round, but Rossi is trying to discourage them from pushing forward first. It's a duel between the Jets, and SK Rossi will be pushed back. The way that something ducks in and out of cover. Off the Nebula though, and his team is here to back him up. Rossi might have a bit of vision trying to thread that needle.
Dude, the way that something moves himself, his movement is so crisp here. He completely avoids Rossi's sight lines, baits out a ton of those shots, offers up such narrow margins that, you know, Rossi has to hit incredible shots, and just as good as he is, he couldn't quite find him. That's just great play there from something.
He's no longer nervous, I think. Because you have to recognize that SK Rossi's on and off. He only has one shot.
And look at that flash to check on the other side of the Cosmic Divide to know that it's safe. They're going to use the Trailblazer to confirm that nobody's right around the corner. Wrongski's going to push it anyway. He gets two.
Oh, nice.
And all of a sudden the retake, the push comes through. And when push comes to shove, it's going to be SK Rossi finding one frag. Maybe a little bit of a detain, but that's going to be enough.
After texture, it's Monier who adds value to team. I think Monier is better than texture. As like game sense wise.
Back up by Halls. SK Rossi peeks in. Might have lost his head. But this is big information for Global. Surely they know how to collapse in on him together as a team. Aaron just holds the angle, gets the headshot, and Global will find a third win.
Oh, this is so well played by Wrongski here. He finds a perfect timing. So much utility is used by PAPRX, by Divide, to check on both sides of the Cosmic Divide to make sure they can get there, get the plant down. And Wrongski just waits for the perfect moment to strike.
What the
right
fuck?
Pushing in right as they think it's safe. He's nestled himself in that corner. That's just phenomenal play from Wrongski. I mean, you can see why he's KO'd. Great sense of straight timing there. That's a huge round. Immediately from PAPRX here. Timeout.
And I think that's that supplement for Batsy Scott. You know?
Yeah, it is.
Wronsky has to be the one to set
Why
those
would I
up,
love
and
dude? It's an off day.
Batsy will be the one
Jesus
to
Christ.
get information instead, and that's how Global tends to operate, I think. Because while we're seeing some teams play agents with more like map specialists, and we'll have some people out depending on the map, Global kind of goes in based off of the agents and the roles that they want their team to have, and that's when we see Wronsky getting subbed in, and it works out well in the rounds that don't work out.
Yeah, I mean, he had one shaky map on his very first game, on his very first one on stage, and talking to the team behind the scenes, they just said there were some things going on. He was a little bit nervous. May have been some technical issues going on there, and things like that. But so a lot of mental things mostly, right, for Wrongski, that very first one, just getting that experience.
Important timeout.
And since then, he's been much better. He's been a lot more consistent. Yeah, he's only 4-9, but like that could be a pivot point in this map, in this series. And so that's why you bring him in. Hopefully he can continue to have some more impact as we go forward. I still haven't seen Forsaken really get aggressive yet on that.
Hasn't been able to.
Yeah.
I think that's what's great about Global's positioning. We're seeing little bits of contest where they're able to take Jing down to 2 HP because of SK Rossi's op. And at the same time, utility just to prevent Forsaken from getting lurks.
They don't want to let him pop this, run it back right away either. They were hoping to maybe catch him. They can't do it, so he's still able to get it through. Trying to push here.
Oh no.
Huge for Jing.
Big value again, but SK Rossi still very much alive and has the angle. So that's going to be the Blaze wall set up, allowing for PaperX to perhaps get through. But look at how they're toying back and forth with this map plays. You've got players looking up over by mid to catch any rotations. Meanwhile, just carefully getting the spike down on A.
Yeah, they've got firm control over a lot of this map. It's Aaron's lurk here that's going to be potentially really important for GE. You know, Rossi wants to kick the door down for his team. Let's see, there is that cosmic divide now for GE.
And that's going to give them a little bit more space. Devi still hiding inside of the Nebula though, but no!
Nice.
Wrong angle.
Oh my
God. It's all
Damn.
going to come down to Devi with the Phantom where he doesn't quite have
Ooh, let's go.
capacity. He's got kids
मैंने कहा ना
shooting the spray
Aaron
transfer.
बहुत सही खेल रहा है.
With the triple, we'll be able to find the 4th win now for Global. That's 3 rounds in a row for this team.
I thought Devi was just going to spray through the smoke there. He saw the player go in, maybe. I'm not exactly sure if he was expecting, you know, somebody to swing on the outside of the smoke or something, but
I don't know.
I thought he could have just held that spray down, potentially gotten that kill and been ready for that follow-up a little bit faster, but this lurk from Aaron, key to this round. He comes in, backstabs him. I mean, look at this. I think he still got the, you know, one of the two, but I think he might have been able to finish that 3rd kill before they had the opportunity to double swing him like that.
Tough to say. I think it's one of those little, wow.
He's like picking all those angles.
Decisions that really make it or break it in those moments. But like you said, Paper Thin, it's that lurk from Aaron. The timing of
Damn,
it.
shot देगा.
No.
क्या shot मारा भाई इसने.
A sudden peek. A little bit of an
No,
overpeak from
bro.
Aaron,
No.
All it takes is
No,
one
bro.
click, and all of a sudden the entire B site is open. Ronsky gone. Bazzy is here, but he can't do much on his own.
Yeah, I mean, this guy with Blades is a different player. Batsy able to get one before something shuts him right out.
Yes.
And now something potentially could get an ace here. He's got 3 already.
Oh my god. We're still not done yet. We're only pushing through, but there it is. The ace denied, but still, it's the angles that are really being held. We've taken out yet another threat, and that was SK Rossi.
ये कभी बहुत difficult हो जाती है for a defender
every
side.
single one of these entrances.
I mean, the confidence for something just goes through the roof with those blades in hand. He's so accurate. He's so pinpoint that it just feels like he never misses. The crosshair placement, near immaculate every time. I mean, he has to switch to the gun there to get the follow-up, but you know, he loves those blades. I think he'd rather have blades than most guns.
They're having so much fun, huh?
Pinpoint accuracy. Sorry, we're not gonna say that word.
Yeah, I heard some interesting words in that one.
Facts. All right.
Alright, we're having
Let's
fun.
get PaperX now. Back to a bit of a default, just holding some angles. It is the last round of the first half, so we don't want Global to surprise us.
Yeah, last time we saw, you know, when Aaron had his lockdown, he got pretty aggressive with it, you know, but this time he's sitting way back. In the back of A, looking for maybe...
Heard that Prowler.
Yeah, kind of a, you know, play off his own utility there. He's got the turret, he's got the alarm bot. It's just Jing though. Jing trying to sell a fake, it looks like.
Did the previous round, and Jing has to make more noise in order to pull off this fake, but I don't think Global are biting. SK Rossi has the operator. He wants to make this one count. He will. Mind Freak's gone. Your controller unavailable. It's gonna be afforded the Blade Storm now, and A little bit more potential to repeat. Jumps over. Forces something to spend that tailwind. Seekers just allow them to maybe push through, but it's been blocked off. How do you deliver the spike at this point? Monjet's covering off mid. There's only one approach, and Global are fully aware of what to do. Something is trying to break them off, though. Break them down. Bring them to their knees. He's gotten the lockdown off. 2 on 2. And we've got Ronsky from the back as well. Just narrowly missed him. He saw him.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds, and surely
No,
PRX
good
goes
play.
in for the spike plant. They're committing to this.
Spike planted.
And we're just waiting for the best possible timing. He's been spotted. Pulled out the utility. That's Ronsky gone. SK Rossi now. Can you be the one to make it happen? The hopes and dreams of Global and Mumbai, but
He should have pushed,
Mumbai
man. He should have pushed
will
with him
be
or talked to him.
the
It was a miscommunication, yeah.
Yeah, this is just really well held down, and something is going absolutely monstrous, particularly in these last couple rounds. With 17-8-4 right now for him is phenomenal. And you know, SK Rossi able to find some value with those plays, with that op. It's this play right here that makes all the difference, and Aaron just kind of gave away his position a little bit early, allowed that slight adjustment in the angle for something to be that much easier, and then he's able to bully Rossi back, get the lockdown.
Nah, they would have won that round.
And that's what basically wins them the round. Without that play from something, that is likely a GE win, or at least more likely a GE win. So that's huge, and that's what you brought this player in for. This superstar duelist who's been, floating around the Japan region, dominating players in Japan for a long time. And you can see that the #1 player on the Asia ranked server at times. I don't know if he currently is or not, but I know he was not too long ago. And you can see why.
He is that magic X factor for PAPRX right now. It's such an interesting little micro play. Hearing the updraft, maybe that's what baited Aaron into peeking, and that's how he finds these frags. And of course, a lot of Jing fans in the crowd, but this is now PAPRX at an 8-4. Like the Desk was talking about at the start of today, it's eat or be eaten right now. Global has to come back, because if they don't, their standings are going to be down to 1 win, 4 losses.
No doubt. It is concerning for GE and their fans. If you lose this, you're not out of it yet. You can just sort of hold back and say, okay, well, we can still string together some more wins. There's still a world where we can make playoffs. But this win, if they could have gotten it, would have been really, really nice. And just a Jing, play well.
Again, speaking of him, right? It's these hot hands that we're seeing on the attacking side. They have clear lineups for that Molly to just drop off in certain spots that clear out positions or maybe even block off potential pushes.
I've seen some really good nano storms from Forsaken, like clearing out Link near the edge of B site. Yeah.
So the question begs for Global side, what can we expect from them? I hope to see fragment lineups from Ronsky, and again, like you mentioned before, Basi with this agent choice of Fave. Surely it gives them a little bit more information on their attacking side, because that's where we've seen them perform a little bit better so far today.
It was
the other
OP
concerning
before.
thing for me for GE is that when they took this map away from Zeta the last time they played it, it was their defender side that was the much more impressive side. This time around, their defender side was lacking. Their attacker side was kind of whatever. The map ended pretty fast. Jing there getting the push out. Rossi fast on this.
They're trying to pinch them in. A bit of a pincer maneuver, but of course A-main has been backed off completely, and it's just Global controlling the middle ground.
They read this.
Oh, a great gravity well, but not connecting the spray.
Interesting.
Down to 4 HP.
There are no.
It's just these microaggressions to give Global Esports the numbers they need to overwhelm PAPRX's defenses.
It's a great call here from Aaron, recognizing that they can rotate back, that they've been able to pull PAPRX away.
Okay, but Divine trying to hold it down on his own. The clash
Nice.
is still deadly. And then the spike getting tapped by Ronsky, but it's just a bait. Bait out the peaks. Forsaken trying to slip in through. Not going to be able to close in the distance. He's lost that initiative. And now it's up to these teams, these players, to hold all the angles. That was almost like a triple crossfire. You had one on A-main, one on Art, and the last one on the spike itself.
Yeah, this is, GE just doing a great job pushing and pulling the map. The fact that they survived this gravity
Good kill by Monet though.
is You know, I think Mind Freak there just kind of got
even
a
with
little
this
bit
low
over
bait.
ambitious. Yeah, that's
Lots of tug of war on the map. If anything, paper thin.
yeah. I mean, it's hard to deal with like the way that GE plays these pistols because they're so confident on them. They read the maps really well. They have great timings. Now something is gonna sneak that Marshall in. Devi has a shorty in hand, holding in the back hall.
Yeah.
Do they have?
Jing as well. Two classics right in their faces.
my
The
God.
flash comes out, but oh no, not quite landing it. It's gonna be Global standing their ground firmly.
Oh, nice.
And this is
Thank
very
you.
possibly a
Thank you.
flawless round win for Global Monyet. B-hopping towards the back of halls. There is the shorty kill that we're expecting to see. Mind Freak trying to find some right clicks, but not today. Flawless win for Global.
Sorry, it's just the
B-hops.
yeah, the B-hops with the shorty. There's nothing better. It's just
I'm just hearing
all
like,
those,
Come on,
all
G, you
those,
can
yeah,
win this, man.
the molding. I can hear it from.
running around at the speed, and then like it just comes in. Boom.
Dude, yeah, like the Sonics too. So yeah. But like, I can just hear people like Achilleos mauling because of the dishonest gaming that was displayed there. Whereas me, I'm
All
having
the
fun
way
with
from
it.
the desk.
Yeah,
We're
I
having
can hear
fun
it.
with this.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it.
This is great Valorant. I don't care who wins or loses anymore. Global looking great with a recovery at the start of the second half. PaperX trying to play off some positions. A bit of a crossfire setup towards B-Link, but Global are respecting the space. They're anticipating some pushes from PaperX, but as we've seen so far, at least today or from the previous map, they're no longer just blindly, aggressively pushing out.
Yeah, this is very, very disciplined. Aaron really likes to try to get as much information as he can before he starts making pushes. They have to check the box here at long just to see if anybody's there. They're going to use that Prowler to gain a little space. Something's going to push off of it. Devi as well gets a kill on the other side of the map.
Here comes the push down on towards A-Main. Something's going to reposition, trying to find the space through the smoke. He will be able to find one, swapping to the sidearm, but it's not going to happen. Bazzi continuing to push forward. They don't want to plant the spike too early, knowing that PaperX just might be around the corner. The timing is crucial for this team right now. Ronsky striking from behind, but down to 7 HP. Solar exposed, and Jing, single shot to the body block. That's going to be PaperX getting off the third round win on the second half.
But still a ton of damage done here by GE. This is a
Nice
relatively successful round. I love the way that they get aggressive towards Secret. They just start pushing right into the back of the map. Devi here, a good hold against Rossi, but that kind of bought just enough space and time that they're able to get this job done. I mean, the defenses were pretty strong. But still, PaperX able to, in the long run, you can see Jing there with a little bit of a sigh of relief. It was on a knife's edge for a moment there, for sure.
But again, I mean, these performances from all players so far, especially Something and Jing, this duo right now. Look at how these hot hands push them off. He's claiming those alt orbs. 1 point away from a run it back, and that's going to be big value in the second half. Something. Narrowly getting away by the inch of by a hair.
No damage even done there.
I mean, it's just to gain information now. Leapfrogging forward, leapfrogging backward. A bit of a guiding light to ensure that nobody's really on site just yet. Devi on the other side of those boxes. Timing of peeking is really crucial because what they really want to do is defend the
no, PRX, what the fuck?
That Nova Pulse forsaken a quick triple, but Global not backing down. Monyet versus Mind Freak again. Both M controllers.
What
Where
just
could
happened?
Monyet be?
What just happened in there?
You blinked and you missed it, buddy.
I gotta stop blinking.
Monyet.
This is tough, man.
Mind Freak's waiting for the spike tag.
This is this is much more difficult for Monyet.
30 seconds left.
He has a lot more to work with. Trying to see if it's not the bait. Oh, he looked it the wrong way. Mind Freak gets it.
Oh no.
Unbelievable.
You had no idea where to look.
The timing, again, it's so much harder for Monyet there. It just is so much harder.
You can't out-mind game the mind freak, buddy.
He almost fucked the mind
To
freak.
bait out the peak. He tapped the spike. He put down
Almost.
the nebula. Mind freak just waited like, all right, 1, 2,
Somewhere, Chris Angel just smiled and nodded. He doesn't even know what's going on. He doesn't even know what Valorant is. But
It's like,
yeah,
I feel happy.
Chris Angel just smiled.
6 to 10 now. Global again looking to find their win back into it, but a sudden bit of progression,
jeez.
and it's the same set play onto her main. Someone could pick up that ult orb. Jing has to run it back, and that's why he's pushing forward. Doesn't even care because it's just information. Might have seen them peeking back out as his run it back expired.
that's a great little play. Oh, Monyet there, but Forsaken again, good for 2. Huge play from Jing on the other side, dude. He was phenomenal that round. Just pushing that map so aggressively, and now PaperX, the confidence flowing, the rounds. I mean, this is almost over. It looks like it's 11-6, and GE needs to dig deep, and it's going to be a timeout to try to find that energy, to try to find that strength.
I don't know if they can make it happen. They have to. Again, eat or be eaten. But when PaperX are feeling themselves like this, how? They look unstoppable. The only one who've really stopped them so far, maybe Team Secret, maybe DRX, but this is peak performance now.
Well,
they are
DRX
flowing like water.
DRX is
on a different level. Yes.
They are the team that, I was talking with Binbon after we did our little, our segment where we ranked the teams. Yeah, he saw that and he goes, yeah, DRX S, and then we're talking about it. I'm like, well, DRX actually SS.
SS.
DRX is actually SS.
Are we like SSS smoking?
Yeah, exactly, man.
Stylish.
This is like, they are on another level for sure. And PaperX talks a lot about the fact that DRX just has their number. They've said that
They're
publicly
their kryptonite,
that they can't beat them, in any respect, whether it be on stage or off. And it's tough. I mean, that's most of the teams in Pacific. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Right now, it's hard. And, you're seeing this in a lot of the other regions, too, where there is clearly a separation of teams.
Right now, we want to see global esports close in on that gap between them and PaperX. And we saw it so much so on Icebox. Can they do it again back on Pearl? After this timeout, called by Eraser, they're trying to fight back towards a main. SK Rossi peeking into it, but something is just too damn good.
He's incredible. I mean, this double push here, even though Jing
This
gets
is
caught
important round.
with his pants down a little bit there, it doesn't matter. Something's just right there for the follow-up. And yes, it is a lower buy for GE. Some Spectres, some Stingers, and that kind of thing, but still. Now you're going to even invest the Seekers. You have all kinds of ults, but Monyet, wow, that was fast. Oh my god!
What, dude? Monyet, the fuck?
Few guns now, something versus Monyet. Might have a little bit, but not against Forsaken, who's just holding the angle up by heart. Passy answers back, and we're down to the one-on-one. Not sure where something is. Collecting on that 4th frag. But such an incredible eco round from Global. Match point, though.
This is it. This is either 6 rounds in a row for GE and we go to overtime, or at some point before then, it will be PaperX winning the match. And I mean, this is something here, just reading these positions so well. That initial push with Jing, really well set up. And he's able to catch Batsy a little bit off guard on that angle. Man, Monyet, those Sheriff shots were pretty good.
They were good. But I have to level with you, Paper Thin. This has been 3 rounds now that we've seen Global continue to try to contest A main, and every time PaperX, Jing, something, they are able to push them off.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Jing there. That
why
Phoenix utility really suits itself to those angles. The way that you can throw those curveballs.
Okay, that's why we're going back towards the B side. The Nightfall, maybe trying to get some value off of it, but Cosmic Divide, I don't know if that's going to work out against them.
The lockdown in the back, though.
Peaks might be so crucial, but yes, the lockdown in the back gives them a little bit more cover. Global still have full control, though, because this is a split push now. They have B-Link control. They have Forsaken surrounded, but he still makes a shot anyway. Spike Karen killed, 50 seconds left, and they will be able to get that spike down.
PaperX is cooking on the back of that lockdown. They try to push the angles, and it's going to be Batsy to get the final kill onto something. That was pretty interesting from PaperX because they're like, we're going to throw a lockdown, but we're not going to play it like safe. We're just going to hit the edges towards B-Link and towards Pillar, and we're just going to try to push the space, and GE is you know, thoroughly ready for it. It does not fool them at all this time. You know, the WK Gaming sometimes does catch teams and players off guard, but not in this round. So GE, they're focused. You can see Batsy, he looks pretty keyed in right now. He really, you know, wants to turn this around. Of course they do. GE knows what's at stake. Now they've got a lockdown, Blade Storm of their own.
5 rounds is not impossible.
Blades v Blades.
Does have Blades, but this is a very different angle. What?
Bro.
Still able to updraft twice. Don't leave this man when he's got blades in his hands, observers. Just stay on him.
He knifed the 0 point. And now he's looking to go back in, but they will spray him through the nebula.
I cursed him. My B.
And here comes SK Rossi. Clinton, you have cursed PaperX in this very round. They are out of firepower. If anything, maybe Jing coming from the back of B Long now. But guess what? Killjoy utility be down. It's all over the place. And oh, he still managed to make it work.
Oh no, jeez, oh no, man.
Oh, and my freak is the one
What
to do it
the
up from the
hell?
top of heaven. PaperX 13-7 ends
Jeez.
this best of 3.
He
Well,
killed
the Jing
3,
fans
4,
certainly
4.
got what they wanted. There's tons of them here in the audience. Tons of them all over the world, certainly. And that right there was a great play. Clean with that Vandal. Does a ton of damage. It was an eco round mostly, but Jing's able to find that Vandal and put it to good use.
I can't hear you, Sniffa.
I'm thinking, how do you counter a team with that much dueling potential? It starts off with that linchpin that is something. Updrafts upwards, gets the first pick, and then a big push back, and then players to come from behind as well. Feels bad.
Yeah, I mean, once the confidence got flowing here for PaperX, once they went into kind of that normal mode, what we usually are used to seeing from them when they got back to having somebody like Devi who's in there, I think helps calling shots, even if it's very minimal sort of direction of traffic, it still needs to be there somewhat. And something has just a phenomenal map here. The entries from him were insane. Every time he has the blades in his hands, he's good for at least one. The value that he finds on these pushes, him and Jing, like you were talking about, locking down that long A
Crazy
hallway,
shots,
you know, with that Jing with that Phoenix utility is so good, and the way that hallway angles, again, it offers a lot of opportunity. Great usage of the hot hand, things like this that Jing does that nobody else in Pacific at the very least does with the Phoenix. I don't know if anybody else even plays it really.
No one, I don't think.
Yeah, and he's incredible. I mean, this last round was just absolutely nasty.
And this is why we love to watch PaperX. When they are feeling themselves, when these unorthodox picks really do work out, this is what we've all come to know and love. 5 first bloods on something, 4 on Jing. That's 9 first bloods in total. Global did put up a fantastic performance. We saw an ace from Monyet. We saw moments of brilliance from Aaron with the calls, but still, there are some gaps.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, especially on this map, when you, because of the agent composition you want to run, there isn't really a place for texture here. I think that does hurt GE a lot. I mean, I think they're at their best when your Rossi texture and some combination are in there, in the equation, texture in particular. You know, I understand what they're thinking. You know, Wrongski didn't play super bad or anything, but I think texture is just too good individually that you can't not have him in. He's just too consistent. You know, you can see what he was able to do, particularly on Icebox, you know, on that KJ. So maybe it's time to find a new way to work Pearl. Try to get texture in there. Try to see if you can bring some more firepower. If let's say, you know, hopefully GE makes it to the playoffs, right? They might face this team again.
It is possible. But that's it. I mean, like you're talking about, so far today, we haven't really seen texture on that duelist role.
Texture is good. Texture should have played.
That Killjoy, and it works out for certain maps, but onto Pearl, we might have SK Rossi, but when you have that many duelists, that much firepower from PaperX, how, again, I ask, like, how do you counter this sudden jet double updraft?
It takes a incredible protocols, and that's why DRX is able to. I mean, DRX of course pound for pound has insane players, right?
Yes.
Just like PaperX does. I would even argue that maybe PaperX individually mechanically might have a slight edge overall over DRX. Maybe I could see the argument. However, what makes DRX different is the way they react to things. The protocols in place is so clean, so good. They have just they've thought so many layers deep on how to answer any situation. And they have a lot of experience against PaperX. They were scrim partners for a real long time. They understand these aggressive teams, their aggressive nature. That's why you don't see teams that play like this really, cause DRX too many problems. So PaperX, as great as they are, eventually we need to see some kind of, I don't want to see them let go of their aggressiveness or anything like that, but we need to see a little bit more.
Yes, more flexibility, more versatility, I think, truly is the key. But if anything, I don't want to count Global out just yet. This might be one win and 4 losses for now, but it's not all doom and gloom. They still have that one win under their belt.
They're playing great.
Yes.
They're playing great.
And if they can't take maybe like that little page off of DRX's book, there's something to be gained.
Look, they're not really sliding or anything. They're still playing good. Now they're having to work, Rossi and Lightning Fast into the mix as well. Two great players. We've seen them play very well across both maps. So there is certainly some work to be done, but I think for GE, the foundations look good to me. I see a lot of good ideas. I see a lot of good calls. I just think there's, maybe a little bit of tweaks to be made. I think the agent composition could maybe use a little bit of work on Pearl, if I'm being honest. I don't like the Fade as much. I think I'd rather see a Sky or something else. Maybe another Harbor, a Harbor. Maybe you go for the double controller stuff. But regardless, I mean, there's still a lot of good things going for GE, and you've seen them be so close so many times.
So many times. All it took was for SK Rossi to arrive in Korea for that first win. But today, against a team like PaperX that, well, at times it might be tough to predict, they do have their moments of greatness, and we saw so much today. But whatever it is, we move forward. And what we'll see soon is that interview with Forsaken. Kyungmin, take it away.
Yes, week 5, day 1's winner starts from PRX. I'm on stage with Forsaken. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, you guys really turned the tide at map 2, and it was really a big victory. How do you feel right now?
I mean, we feel really great, of course. But of course, like first map is kind of a little bit shaky, but now we feel really good because we win the 2 maps.
Oh yeah, so it was better at the other maps.
Yeah, I guess
I
so.
can surely tell it. And now having Bankai for the starting roster, it was quite a surprise, and the comps were unexpected also. So how do you think that worked for your team?
I mean, as you can see, like Icebox map, especially, it doesn't work really well because I'm not sure why, but we're trying like new meta with Gecko as well.
Yeah.
But I think Gecko is not that bad on that map. But yeah, we play Icebox. The reason we play Icebox because it's like next week is gonna be removed, right? So we just play anyway. So yeah.
So do you have any plans to use that agent again?
I mean, Gecko, I actually think it's not that bad. But I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure out to find the meta.
Yeah, but it was fun though, seeing using all the different agents.
The wingman.
Yeah.
I like the wingman. Little bros.
Yeah, nice. And for the next question, I heard that PRX is really into Korean BBQ. Like for today's celebration, what are you gonna eat for the menu?
I mean, it's probably Korean barbecue again. Or maybe Dalkby. I mean, yeah. But Korean barbecue here is really, really nice.
Oh, good to know. Your fans are really like rooting for you guys. They're just like happy to see your laugh regardless of the winning. And you must be really thankful for them. So any words for them?
I mean, for PaperX fans, thank you so much for watching us. I hope you guys enjoy our match, and I hope you guys always supporting us all the time until we can qualify Tokyo. I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be rooting for you for the whole game. Yes, and we have another HP Omen question. What lessons did your team learn, and from this match that you can apply in the future matches?
Maybe like sorry.
What lessons did you learn from this match?
I think what we learned from this match, I think we don't underestimate opponents too much because it's not good for yourself, and just trust your teammate.
Oh, trusting is the key point of this match, and you did really great with that. Okay, we now have Forsaken for the interview. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now the next matchup is coming up with Genji and PRX, so stay tuned. And now I'll give it back to William.
Thank you very much. We're back at the desk where we have the majority of people predicting wrong in our predictions. Tasteless, you reign supreme.
Someone had to do it. PRX pulls through there at the end. I will admit I was a little bit worried. It was a shaky start for PRX. But, you know, it was also a very odd team lineup that they had to start things off.
Yeah, and we heard Forsaken talking about it. Obviously, Icebox going to be kind of phased out here with the return of Bind in the future. So
a last hurrah.
Yeah, just a last hurrah, kind of, you know, try to see how Gecko works on there. They thought, you know, theoretically Gecko still works well. So we'll see. Stay tuned if that shows up in future maps from PaperX. But at the end of the day, they will take Pearl 13-7, and once again with the Phoenix as well, although that wasn't necessarily the core part, they were able to showcase more of how that works here.
I mean, Jing on the Phoenix looking incredible, showing how the viability despite this agent's general lack of popularity. Look, I think PRX looked phenomenal. I think something was truly an inspiration. Weeks ago, we were talking about, you know, who is this guy? Is this guy really going to be as strong as, you know, they seem to think he is? And he's had a breakout performance and really has not wavered since then.
Yeah, I mean, last week, obviously, versus the likes of DRX was definitely halted. DRX is kind of Paper Thin was pointing out there at the very end, just is so very familiar with PaperX after having scrimmed against them, played against them on international stage as well as, you know, here in Pacific. They have them pretty well sussed out, but something was very much able to rebound after that performance and just find an immense amount of impact here today. A little bit quieter, but still the only player who ended up going positive on that first map of Icebox for PaperX. And then from both maps moving onward was just finding consistent value and really took over this lobby here on the final map of Pearl. So a fantastic performance from him, and this is what we want to see. This is one of those moments where, you know what, I didn't get my pred right, but that's fine because I'm more than happy to see PaperX looking more and more like their classical selves, especially as they're undergoing these, you know, somewhat consistent changes map over map, experimenting with CGRS. Okay, that one didn't work out, but we're still seeing them looking good and looking measured while still a bit chaotic without even having Benkai in the lineup. So I like this evolution that we're seeing. I need to see a little bit more of it to know that this is still going to be a team that can contend at an international level. You know, if they can make it over to Tokyo, that they're going to be able to beat teams. But it seems like they're trending in the right direction.
Yeah, that the growth is there. The potential is being shown as we watch their games. Now, you know, in Pearl, in the beginning, yes, PaperX looked like they were going to dominate, and then Global Esports started to swing back a little bit, and one of those times was, of course, they win the pistol in the second half, and then they're able to continue into an anti-eco win as well. So they were trying to catch up, and even there, we could see kind of the right calls coming out from Aaron and the squad.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at this as we zoom into round 17. And, you know, it's like, okay, the call comes in. We're going to up the pace, but this flash timing connects right onto Rossi. He's instantly shut down by Jing, who gets the run it back, pops it, and goes for this rush play. Checks forward, doesn't see anybody, and inevitably does end up snapping back, but the pinches continue. Now you turn your eyes over towards that mini-map here in mid-link. The door crunch starts coming in. Monyet with a nice swing finds one, but Forsaken is able to steady his aim. Finds two, right back over as Jing finds a third kill. So it's a good read here from PaperX. They say, okay, Global, they haven't really upped the pace. Global tries to go for it, and it's instantly shut down.
Yeah, and once again, I mean, this was something that we talked about on Split as well. The casters mentioned it. You know, part of this was PaperX kind of staying one step ahead of Global, not really giving them the time and margin to try to catch up and really download their opponents. Now, when we talk about kind of player of the game, we've always tried to highlight one player from each game, you know, on the winning team. But this time, I think really it just comes down to the whole match. We've been talking about him the whole time. Something on the side of PaperX really carrying a bulk of the weight here.
I mean, something has been so incredibly clutch in so many sick moments. It's, you know, it's funny. We came out, we were worried, is this going to be a performance that he can really, I guess he could show up to? And he's done it. He's able to push. He's able to draw the knives with the jet, always getting kills, always being airborne, always being aggressive. And I am starting to really feel like he's almost stealing the entire show here for VCT Pacific.
I mean, this was the performance that we wanted to see from him. You know, again, being able to bounce back after kind of getting pushed out of the spotlight a bit more there by the side of DRX and Foxy9. They very much dominated on that day, but clearly not really too wavered by it. Something comes back in. He has just as impactful of a performance, if not slightly more so, you know, than he did versus T1. It was just impeccable from him pretty much across all 3 maps. Again, Icebox left a lot to be desired by pretty much everybody on the team. Looked a bit wishy-washy there, but Split into Pearl, nothing but fantastic plays from this guy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously when you're looking at the numbers, they only tell a part of the story, but the fact that he's still kind of evening out on everything, still putting up some positives, right, for the rest of his team as that main entry, as that main duelist player. But then we think about the highlights he had on top of that. You know, he had some heroics both in terms of kills and creating space for the team, brings home the victory for PAPRX as they put another one on the board. Now, this does mean Global Esports, they're in a bit of trouble, right? The rest of their schedule looks a bit tough. They now have to play Gen G next week, which, given their scoreline so far, is a must-win now if they want a chance to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they have a small shot at maybe doing this. I think, and you were saying this earlier, Achilleos, and I think it's true. Like, they have looked really good in their matches. They've looked like they're improving. I think they've got, obviously, all the players they need in here. Everybody does seem to be well-adjusted. But they were not one of the teams that had the hard matches first off in week 1 or week 2. And in fact, they had some matches I think we all thought they could probably win. And it's been a bumpy road, so best of luck. They're going to have to level up again going forward here next week.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest challenge that they still have on the horizon is obviously going to be Gen G, just given the standings. They got through DRX. They almost were able to take them to a 3rd map.
Yeah.
You know, really, really close there. But I think that in the end, that loss to T1, just given kind of the form that we've seen from T1 as of late, might be the thing that really comes back to haunt them. Because for some of the other ones, now this loss as well, PAPRX looking a little bit more back in form, I think you can kind of start to make some excuses for them, be like, oh, you know, that's a tough opponent. Ah, that's a tough opponent. The T1 matchup, that's the one that might end up costing them in the very end. But we have to just wait and see. It's still possible.
It's possible,
but
yes.
This loss obviously hurts. This would have put them in a much more comfortable position.
Yeah, and let's not lose hope, right? Obviously, this is one of those teams that has continued to show this improvement, you know, and the potential that they have on that squad and roster. And we mentioned it in the opening of the show. This was one of the rosters that we all thought would take a long time to develop. They're on a much quicker track than before.
Yeah, and I think that my biggest concern after today is that this is kind of the first time that we're seeing all of the roster swaps really catch up to them, I feel.
Yes.
Because Ronsky comes into this, obviously he's going to be getting warmed up in the back room the entire time, but he had a really rough start at the beginning of Pearl there. It took a while for him to find his footing, was regularly getting picked, and not really anticipating a lot of these flank angles that were coming out from the side of PAPRX. And I think that when you are having so much space between these rotations coming through, you're not going to have that, you know, that warm-up, shake off the rust while you're on stage. And I think that might have been what kind of caught them here on this final map. That, and it felt like Aaron maybe having a slightly off day when it came down to getting a read. I think PAPRX was able to, similarly to them beating T1, just kind of outpace the shot calling and the adjustments, like you said, not allow for Aaron to really download their playbook. And I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to course correct this moving forward, or if this is going to be a bit of a sore point for them.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, of course. Hope's still alive for Global Esports. Meanwhile, PAPRX a little bit more solidified here on the leaderboards to make it to the playoffs at VCT Pacific. But we're not done just yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have another match coming up. When we come back from this break, when we come back from this break, it's going to be the match to find out who will reign as the kings of VCT Pacific, as the two powerhouses of Korea, DRX and Gen G face off. Don't go anywhere.
Watching it, they've got my hand, but it's gonna be really. SK, Rossi, hiding on my screens. He goes up. Wow, made that in such a good hot, so good. And then the ball. She's waiting for the right time to peek out and hook. Doesn't quite hear the tap. Got about maybe 10 seconds left, and they still lose because something's just that good. He got another seeker. Quite expected. A sus push by SK Rossi too. That much utility is up against you.
Right around the corner, Ronski's gonna push it anyway. He can get it through. Trying to push here.
Wrong angle.
Oh my
God.
God.
It's all gonna come down to the Divine with the bend.
No, this guy with blades is a different player. Batsy able to get one once to make this one count.
Roche and Global are fully aware of what to do. Something is trying to break them off, though. Monyet B-hopping towards the back of it, but down to 7 HP.
Oh, Monyet there, but Forsaken again. Good for you. Didn't even invest the Seekers. You have all.
Zero distraction. Zero doubt. Zero opposition.
gives you wings. Red Bull gives you wings.
Welcome back, everyone. We continue week 5 of VCT Pacific 2023, and it's time to finally decide who's going to remain #1 in VCT Pacific, as we have two Korean powerhouses. It's DRX going up against Gen G.
Yeah, this is a marquee matchup, as I said before, one that we have been waiting for a very, very long time. I think even since lock-in, watching Gen G lose to Loud, we were already saying this team looks a hell of a lot better than we might have anticipated. And they have continued to prove that time and time again with each of their match victories, finding themselves at the moment in this second place position, now looking to remain undefeated by dethroning DRX.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge challenge, but this lineup, of course, they've gone through a couple lineup changes as well, coming into Pacific now with Goddead and Sylvan, and both of them, of course, starting on the first map. They're looking to challenge DRX.
So far, Korea is appearing to be by far the strongest country inside the VCT Pacific region. We weren't sure if that was going to be the case when this event kicked off, but as more and more weeks pass, we see that they are coming out on top, and now it's time to decide which of these two teams is in fact the best. Now, DRX historically has been the strongest team we've had in the region, but they have lost to Korean teams in the past.
Yeah, I mean, they've dropped, maps for sure, and then some matches here and there, notably against the IGL of Gen G, right? TS on Onslayers last year in Challengers Korea was able to take them down during the regular season. Eventually, DRX got their sweet revenge in the playoffs.
Yeah, there's a couple players here that have defeated DRX in the past. Like you said, Stage 1 last year, they were able to do it with Onslayers. Obviously, slightly different team, but TS was the one shot going through that. Goddead himself being a part of the F4Q core that was able to finally beat Vision Strikers for the first ever time, give them that first loss and that 100+ map win streak that they had under their belt. So there is a little bit of experience when it comes down to dethroning the Kings, but still, given the form that we've seen, given the addition of Foxy9 and how much firepower he brings and how kind of effortlessly he's been able to fold in with the rest of this roster, this will prove to be a very challenging thing. And one of the biggest keys that I'm looking for is going to be, Goddead and Meteor as that kind of duo. Goddead setting up Meteor for some aggressive plays to find some early picks. If they can do that, then they're in with a pinch. If they can't, who knows how this is going to go.
Yeah, because like you mentioned, I mean, taking a look at DRX's roster, they've been able to replicate this even with the addition of Foxy9, right? In the past, we used to talk about, RB and Stacks or then Buzz and Stacks, but now it's Foxy9 working off of the support from Stacks or RB. Buzz kind of bringing up the rear alongside Mako in that Sentinel role as well.
This is such an all-star lineup, but the addition of Foxy9 is really exciting. I mean, this is a team that could have gotten any player in the world. And then we saw Foxy9 picked early on, but he was almost more like, I guess, touring with the group. He wasn't as exactly present in these matches, but they're learning and watching. And they were saying this guy may be the very best we've ever had if he can just kind of snap into the form we think he's going to get to. And then we saw him here at VCT Pacific, and he looked incredible. He looked confident. He looked in control. He was great on duels. He knew when to engage and also knew when to pull back and play it safe. He's a deadly addition to the team, and I think he's only strengthening DRX going forward.
Yeah, I think that he's only maybe one of now 3 players that's in the double ace club. He's had 2 aces, Moneyette as well as Forsaken. So I think those are the 3 players that we've had that have gotten double aces, and of course, Foxy getting his to end his debut map on that Ascent and his first showing versus Zeta was an incredible performance, and it just shows that how easily he's been able to slot into this team and just feel comfortable on the stage.
Yeah, now both teams, they're, they haven't lost a single match yet, but if we look at their history so far in Pacific, there is one big difference, right? DRX not dropping a single map.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Gen G has lost a map, notably to Detonation Focus Me, right? So a little bit more shakiness coming out from Gen G.
Yeah, and that's okay, right? I mean, they're still in good health and in good standing in the tournament overall. That was a funny moment in VCT Pacific because we were all saying, were we wrong about Detonation? Or do they have?
Well, we're wrong about both sides. Yeah,
at the time we were. They were looking really good.
But we thought, what I'm trying to get at is this going to usher in a whole new era of a team that is really revamped and upgraded. Turns out it did not, at least not so far. We still have a little bit of time left on that. We're DRX, and they've been doing this since the very beginning. They've said they've come in here not just to win, but to dominate, to crush. And they have basically gone with perfects so far. 2-0s all the way across the board.
Yeah, it's been pretty damn crisp from both of these teams here. And as you can see, as far as like pistol round win percentages, I'm not 100% certain if the DRX one is correct either way. In front of me, I have it as they're at 44%, which comes in, and that feels more correct because they have been lacking a bit as far as pistols are concerned. Genji, not much better, are at a 50% rate with a 9 and 9. So both teams have been struggling in that regard. We'll see who's going to be able to, not drop their spaghetti in the pistol rounds this time. But because when you have two teams that in theory should be this close, the pistol rounds just become more and more important.
I think it's a good point, but also overall those stats, they're very close on almost everything.
Well, I mean, they're currently tied for one. I mean, technically 1 and 2 if you count, obviously, the set score, but overall match score tied 1 for 1. So we'll see kind of who actually edges each other out. Now, if we look at kind of the key players until now for most matchups we've talked about, I mean, who's been fragging out the most, who puts up the most impact, but it has to come down to the IGLs for these two teams, especially with the history between TS and Stax.
Stax is a beast. I love the confidence this guy has. He's amazing to watch in-game, but then you see his interviews, and he's hilarious. He knows how to trash talk, very with it. TS, on the other hand, I mean, we've all been out here in Korea for a long time casting this guy's games before we got to get truly global here with the entire Pacific region. And TS is definitely a real threat. I do think he's, when it comes to these two teams and even these two players, I feel like you've got TS, all his stats are right at 9, and Stax is just right at 9.5 or 10, maybe just a little bit stronger.
I mean, TS is one of those players that, ignoring lock-in was a player that we've always kind of been robbed of not seeing at international events. You think back to, in 2021, right ahead of Masters Berlin, the qualifications, TNL looking like one of the best teams that we had, probably the second best team that we did have in Korea at the time, but had the unfortunate draw of yet again playing against Vision Strikers, playing against DRX to try to get themselves to international competition. It was single elimination, unfortunately, back then. Luckily, we, of course, corrected that. But it feels like we should have had him at international events in the past, but we have not. Lock-in, he shows up. He IGLs the team to a very respectable performance versus Loud, world champions coming over into that event. And they look damn good, and that has carried forward. TS, in his own right, is very much a veteran. He has been shot calling for a very long time, and if anybody can shot call a game to a victory here in Pacific versus DRX, it would be him.
Yeah, absolutely, and I love that you mentioned, right, he just never really got that chance, because now, obviously, with VCT Pacific, with VCT Pacific, you have 3 teams going to Masters Tokyo. I think Genji feels confident that they're trying to gun for that position, but for TS personally, and I mean the coaching staff and everyone as well, they want to be able to beat DRX. And the question is, can they do it? Our predictions, I'd like to take a look. I think most people are expecting DRX to take the victory here. I think most people, if you put out a poll, would be predicting DRX. I'm going with Genji, and this is purely because I also just, kind of harkening back, right? During the round robin, I think Genji currently has the bigger challenge of let's just throw everything to simply beat DRX, whereas DRX is like, let's see how far we can get to the playoffs without showing our entire hand.
Sure, I mean, that definitely could be the case. And I wouldn't be that shocked if we walk away from today and Genji does manage to have a win under their belt. I think it would be a monumentous moment for them, and obviously something very much to celebrate. But they are that kind of high-caliber team that they can take these maps off of DRX. They can deliver them that first map loss, maybe even that first series loss. So I'm not going to be completely and utterly flabbergasted if that does go their way here today. Because, I mean, there's so many overlapping parallels between these two squads. Obviously, you have King, former member of Vision Strikers, DRX, whichever you want to go with. He knows the ins and outs of the majority of these players. He has played alongside them. He knows how Stax likes to IGL. He knows how RB plays. King has that familiarity. TS, formerly of TNL, sister teams there, formerly known as Quantum Strikers, then become TNL. They have been a part of that brand in the past. They have known each other and played against each other for so very long. So I'm not going to be too shocked if this does go the distance, if they can take this.
It's not going to be the biggest upset in the world, but it would be an upset.
It would be an upset for sure. I think it's important whenever they show our predictions, it is the truth on how we feel, but it doesn't show, how likely we think the win is going to be. It's like this might be like a 55-45 matchup, right? I still go for DRX. I think it's a safe call. Honestly, for me, in every match we've had, they're the easier team to pick, right? I mean, we've been casting them for so long. Yeah, of course they're probably going to take it. I do think that you raised a very interesting point, William, in that, DRX is a team that has gone so deep in so many tournaments on the international stage. Tokyo's just around the corner. They're going to be hungry to try to come in here and deliver there. And, maybe they don't have their strongest plays that they're ready to show just yet. Genji's a team that is actually one of the only teams in this region that I think is a very realistic threat. And like we were saying, too, a realistic upset that could occur. So it's going to be cool to see how exactly they come in here and try to approach this.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is obviously sometimes people like to joke about, oh, like so-and-so team is hiding strats, whatever. The thing about DRX is they've also always been very conscious about their reputation, right? They don't like dropping sets. They don't like dropping matches. They'll never purposely hide, you know, and then drop a match and say whatever. They care very much about the results. But at the same time, they have this experience, like you mentioned, of going deep and knowing what it takes to really go all the way.
I mean, that was, you know, kind of why we didn't see Foxy9 at lock-in. You're talking about it, you know, he kind of was just touring with the team. They were fully intending on using him, and then they kind of got out to Sao Paulo, and they said, let's aim for top 4. Let's just keep playing with the same core that we've been doing. If we make it top 4, then maybe we'll bring them out. It didn't end up happening, obviously, but you know, they decided, like, we do want to kind of keep up our appearances. We want to take this a little bit more seriously. So let's just stick with Zest playing in the starting 5, and then we'll see where it goes from there if we can get Foxy9 ready. Obviously, didn't happen in Sao Paulo, but they felt comfortable from the very beginning of the Pacific launch, and it's been fantastic ever since. And now I wonder, will we get to see Zest again? Because the guy is such an incredible player in his own right that it almost feels wrong to not have him in the lobby. We've seen him so many times just being able to anchor down a site all on his lonesome. His Soba plays on a set in particular have always been incredible, and it feels weird to not have that still be showed off here by DRX, but it's really tough to make an argument for it.
Well, this is what happens when you have a 6-man roster that's all so good
just
in their own right.
out of their minds.
Yeah, and in their own positions, and they have some overlaps, and then they can also just like pick up each other's agents and learn it to a top level. So obviously a strength of DRX, but the question remains of kind of will they ever switch up their rosters again?
Yeah, I mean, only time will tell. I am very curious to see what these maps and rounds inside of them look like, because right now, as we've already seen, you know, it's DRX and Gen G, the two Korean teams, looking untouchable. But what is the difference between the two? This is going to be the really exciting test here. Like, can we get some overtimes here? Is it going to be a 2-0 and DRX just takes it? Or is it going to be a 2-1 and it's so close we don't know who's going to take it till the very end? Because it's also going to be a moment to explore the Korea region with the two top teams. How do they actually size up against each other? We're going to be seeing more of this possibly in Tokyo.
And right now we're talking about how it's Gen G versus DRX who will remain #1. But let's remember at the start of Pacific, the big question was how many teams will be able to try to challenge DRX, right? With Talon was in the mix. Team Secret was trying to make it into the mix as well. Zeta Division, of course, always had that reputation of making it to, you know, the very ends of a international tournament. But now Gen G, the only one remaining to challenge DRX, as they both remain undefeated here in VCT Pacific. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to continue with our Week 5 matchups as we take a look at DRX.